We are unmuted. Yeah.
What a beautiful night for football here at Bearden High School. It is one of the great rivalries in East Tennessee. You talk about Maryville, Alcoa, you talk about Loudon, Lenoir City, and you got to throw Bearden and Farragut in there. It's one of those deals where you say throw out the records, and for these teams, they would oblige to throw out the records. Both looking for their first win of the year, but once again, you see these uniforms, and it is what it is. Mark Packer along with Aaron Harvey here tonight, and I'm on the sideline before the game with WBIR. I look out there after all these years, and I see those two uniforms, and I know it's a rivalry game.
Yeah. When I was in college in 2009, there was about 3 people that got arrested for vandalism.
Okay. Let's start with that.
Yeah, because it was the week that Bearden and Farragut were going to play.
Yeah.
And I think that took place here, and it was a rival. They arrested 3 students from the rival school, and that's when I knew at that point in time how serious this rivalry was. Yeah, when you got students going in and getting arrested for doing $5,000 worth of vandalism, that's pretty serious.
Well, they've kind of cleaned some of that up. It's been a nice, clean week between these two teams, and we do expect a good crowd here tonight as these teams make their way over to Bearden is where we are tonight. Brad Taylor, his first year as the head coach in this stint, his 8th overall. He is a Bearden alum, a Bearden guy, and he's kind of like Forrest Gregg taking over the death penalty at SMU. That's kind of what's happened. They lost a lot of players, and he's got to rebuild it.
Yeah, he's had a lot of success here, so I know that there were probably a lot of fans that were excited to get him back. He coached at Bearden, took a couple of years off, then he had a long stint at Carnes, took a couple of years off, and then when Josh Jones didn't return, they gave him a call, and he's
Brad
like, yeah,
was happy to come back.
Of course, I'll do it.
Well, if we have half the game tonight that we did last night, you're in for a treat, because what a matchup we had last night, a double overtime thriller between Sevier County and Greenville. Austin Price and Eric Kane with a look back at a 30-27 double overtime thriller.
Thanks, Mark. On Rivalry Thursday, it was a back-and-forth affair between Sevier County and Greenville, with Sevier County extending that winning streak to 20.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal game. Double overtime win. We'll pick it up 17-all. Sevier County goes jumbo, gets into the end zone here to take a 17-point lead late in this football game.
Greenville finds a wide-open man. It is Taryn Clarity catching the ball from Caden Baugh. We're now tied at 24, first overtime. Field goal, no good for Sevier County. Then Greenville going in, fumbles.
And then finally, you get the field goal that is good, and so all you need a field goal to tie it, a touchdown to win it. You go end around, and the guy that did it all, Bryson Hedrick for Sevier County in from the 10-yard line, and that's the final for Sevier County, who won in double overtime over Greenville.
Hedrick caught a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
He blocked a field goal that was returned for 6, and he had the game winner on the ground. Fantastic performance by number 0, Agent 0, we'll call him, in purple, as Sevier County again extends their winning streak to now 20 games. 15-0 last year, 5-0 now this year over Greenville. For Eric Kane, I'm Austin Price. Mark, back to you.
And what a great night it was last night. Hey, our thanks to the Ted Russell brand, Ted Russell Ford, Ted Russell Lincoln, the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand. 2 locations for Ted Russell Ford, and then the one Lincoln location, which is really brand new. Our thanks to Andy White, Nick White, Dino Cartwright, and all the wonderful people at Ted Russell Ford. Okay, so all kinds of great performances. WBIR and the Blitz. It's so hard to come up with the player of the week, so they throw it out there, and they'll let the community vote.
Yeah, that's a great thing, too. Everybody gets to see. Of course, it can turn into because I've seen
popularity contest.
Exactly. It's like, hey, go vote for this person. You might not have seen the game.
Yeah.
You might not ever watch the game, but hey, go vote for this person. But still, it allows all the stats to be out there for everybody to see, and so it's still a great thing.
Here's what's fun. 30 years ago, when I started the Blitz, 30 years ago, we did this Player of the Week voting, and I think it was Webb that figured out in a computer class how to do this program to where it just automatically voted and voted and voted.
Oh, wow.
And I went to management and I said, okay, some dude's got like over 1 million votes. I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do here. So we asked the school to stop, and kids at Webb stopped, and anyway, we had a winner. Okay, so anyway, this week's 10 Sports Blitz Player of the Week. Let's check in with Camille Gear and see who we're highlighting.
Week 6 of the high school football season is about to get underway, and another week of high school football means another week of our offensive and defensive players of the week. We'll start with offense. Your winner is Central quarterback Cade Long. Check out this stat line. 7 total touchdowns, 4 passing, 3 rushing, 370 total yards in Central's 51-21 win over Clinton. Long is a second-year starter for the Bobcats, but he's only a junior, so the team gets to keep him around for 1 more year, and no one is more excited about that than his offensive line.
It's big, man. I know we put a brother right here. Our guys like Seth Laws, Zach Brown blocking for me. Come on. Guys like Seth Laws, Zach Brown. Big old guys up front. It means a lot, man. I'm appreciative of y'all getting out recognition. I mean, Central's been looking for it, and we're finally getting it.
Over on defense, it's Oneida's Jesse Zachary. Against Tellico Plains, the senior defensive end had a standout performance, racking up 13 tackles, 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and 1 forced fumble. Zachary says he feels humbled to bring home this week's honors, and he's happy to put his team on the map this season.
Obviously super proud of it coming here. I'm thankful and grateful that y'all came out here. You know, obviously being from a smaller place and a smaller school especially, you know, it's hard to get recognition and get all the exposure that the bigger places do in Knoxville. But yeah, just super grateful and thankful for this opportunity.
Next up, they play Coalfield in a big rivalry matchup, while the Bobcats will take on Powell in a region battle that, of course, is also our 10 tailgate game of the week.
We had a lot of candidates already this week. You know, from last week on Thursday, you had the Grace running back that ran for 391 yards. And then this week, how about what they did over at Sevier County already last night? Cooper Newman had a great game, but boy, what a great game last night. And you can see all the scores and highlights tonight. 10 Sports Blitz. As Elijah Nixon going to have you, Emily Ray Cochran, and Camille Gear. They'll have you all covered tonight on the 10 Sports Blitz, celebrating its 30th year. Well, they're making their way into the stadium here at Bearden tonight as the Farragut band making their way in, and the Bearden band as well. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll visit with both of the head coaches as we work our way towards OEB Law Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newman. You are watching the Hearthside Bank pregame show.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
Kathy Mae Martin has been making real estate dreams a reality for over 3 decades. Buying or selling real estate is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. Choosing the right realtor is next. Thinking of buying or selling? Call Kathy Mae Martin at Coldwell Banker Jim Henry & Associates for all your real estate needs. Rest assured, with Kathy's knowledge and experience, you will be on the winning team.
The free medical clinic offers primary care at no cost to the working poor. Every day, thousands of families live in fear, afraid to get sick or injured because they have no insurance and low income. But FMC removes that fear. We help people get back to work, back to school, and back on their feet, keeping our families healthy and our economy moving forward, especially for our rural and minority neighbors. With a full suite of services, top-tier medical professionals, FMC is redefining what healthcare looks like for the underserved. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
What a great crowd here tonight. There is no student section that is better than the Bearden student section. I don't care what sport it is. They show up in force, and they are ready to roll tonight as Bearden and Farragut will start at the top of the hour. Looking forward to that one. So for Farragut, Aaron Harvey, let's start kind of talking about these teams a little bit. Farragut comes into this game in a situation where they believe in their hearts they really could be 3-2. In worst case scenario, 2-3, yet they're 0-5.
Yeah, and that's tough. I know we talked about it a lot last week when we had Rockwood and Harriman. It's just like you got to get that. I know Coach Kwayu Graham said, you know, you got to get that first positive thing, and then you got to build on it and build on it. And so the players, they have to stay locked in, and they have to believe in themselves going forward and just get that first positive thing and then keep it going.
And they hope tonight for Farragut is that opportunity. Sophie Starkey, the third member of our team, had a chance to visit with the head coach of the Admirals, Jeff Courtney.
Coach, historically, Farragut has led this rivalry, but how can you keep your players focused on tonight instead of relying on the past?
Yeah, well, it's a big region ball game for our football team and for them. You know, we're winless 0-2 right now in the region, and you know, so our goal has been to be 1-0 this week and get our first region win because it has implications on playoff standing and seeding, and that's what we're hopefully our end goal is.
Yeah, and the first couple games didn't go the way you had hoped, but how have you adjusted in preparation for tonight's game?
Yeah, we've played well at times in games. We've played not so well in other times, but, you know, we feel like we got a good football team. We've continued to improve each week. We got an opportunity here to play a big rival in a region football game, so our guys are excited, and we're looking to make the most of tonight.
Yeah, and it's big in terms of the communities of, well, fans get really involved. So what would a win mean for you guys tonight?
It would be good. Just like I said, it's big for the community, of course, as you mentioned. It'd be good for us to get a big region win. But you're right. We got a lot of support on our side. You know, we compete with Bearden in just about everything, you know, in the top of the district or region in every sport. So it's big. You know, we got a lot of support. They do as well. You know, it's something that you can brag about for 365 days.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and for Jeff Courtney, an opportunity tonight. And here's what they did a year ago. They started slow a year ago, then they finished strong. I'll never forget the night that they, the last week of the season, they were up 21-0 on Maryville.
Yeah.
Lost the game 28-21, but they came this close to get all the way back and in the playoffs.
Yeah, incredible. They ended the season the way they started the season with a loss to Dobbins-Bennett.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way that they made that turnaround.
Mirror image a little bit.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, they've got to get a win tonight. Okay, so, hey, our thanks to Carson Newman being our presenting sponsor of Rivalry Friday. All kinds of great things. They got the new dorm. The football team just got a win over Lenore-Rhine. Enrollment is the highest it's ever been. So many exciting things. And we'll hear from them coming up at halftime in an interview of OEB Rivalry Friday presented by Carson Newman. So other games around the area, I think a lot of eyeballs on the game that was the 10 tailgate game game today, that being Central and Powell.
Yeah, I would have thought going into the season that Central had an opportunity to win that region, but after seeing them play, we saw them play West. I think that's going to be a great game tonight.
100%, 100%. Yeah, they've got a chance. And for Powell, one of the key players is one of the nicest kids that you'll ever meet. His name's Iverson Garcia, and he had a chance to visit with Austin Price.
You're a pal with Iverson Garcia. Ivo, you're one of the best defensive linemen, if not the best defensive lineman in the area. What do you feel like makes you that way?
To be honest, just starting off being a leader, being able to be coachable, and be able to coach the players, other players that are getting ready to get on the field with me, with my team. And so they're able to, I'm able to trust them in the process.
Physically, what do you like about playing defensive line? Because it feels like you're a guy that has, that has physical hands, has heavy hands, really feisty in the trenches.
To be honest, it starts off with like, being strong, and all that, being very aggressive, but I like to just blow people back, be able to like look for the ball, and get to the ball and hit them, I like hitting people more than anything.
Are you a talker on the field?
Not really, unless I'm talking to my team, I don't really talk much, like I don't much competitive talk, like to the other team. It's just to my team, get them motivated if we're like feeling down or anything. Just get them all started up.
So you like to talk to your team though in practice? Are you a vocal guy in practice? Like, pick me up, like let's go guys, let's get focused in?
Yeah, very vocal guy, very vocal guy.
Where's that come from?
I'm a loud person, on and off the field, but like I'm on the field and I got that football mentality, I want to lead people. So it's like whenever we're there, everything's getting chill and stuff, but there's like something we need to like turn up. I start yelling, I'm like, let's go, let's do this, just trying to hype up my team so we can all get that energy flowing.
You'll get the chance to play in college. How important was that to you?
Very important. I didn't think at first, because I started my freshman year, I didn't think I was going to be able to go to college in the first place, But now that I have the chance, because of my football career and all that, now I get to extend my educational career on top of that. So now I'm happy. I hope I can do that. I hope I can be the best at what I'm doing.
Do you feel like your best football is ahead of you?
Yes, sir. Of course.
And in what ways can you improve still?
I can improve I can be more of a lead by example leader. I could, as in my technique, I could get off the ball faster, get my hands like right here, get them out the way and all that.
Big personality. He's nice off the field. Mean and nasty on the field. I don't want to run into him on the field, Mark, but I do want to run into him out in the community. This guy's one of the best kids in the area.
Yeah, and one of those key games coming your way tonight. Central and Powell really anxious to see what happens with that game. We are working our way towards kickoff here. Farragut at Bearden coming up at the top of the hour. Let us take a break. We'll come back and we'll visit with the head coach of the Bearden Bulldogs, that being Brad Taylor. That as the Hearthside Bank pregame show continues.
To pay for stuff, spending.
I do not know.
Babe, candy. Spend me. Use me to buy stuff.
It's never too early to learn more about personal finance. At Hearthside Bank, we work closely with our community to help meet your goals and achieve your financial dreams. Hearthside Bank, always within reach. Member FDIC.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Welcome back to Bearden as we inch our way towards kickoff. Rivalry Friday is brought to you by OEB Law. Just results. Our great friends at OEB Law giving $1,000 to the homeschool each and every, not only Thursday, but Friday as well. An incredible commitment by Tim Elrod and our really good friends at OEB Law. All right, let's check in with the quarterback of the Farragut Admirals. His name is Corbin Hobson. They'll need him to play well tonight to get a win.
Something I've worked the most this year is my pocket presence. I mean, just staying poised in the pocket and just delivering the ball to my receivers is very important to me. And whenever the pocket is closing, I can't escape, but I'd say probably pocket presence. What makes me excited to play football is just how much I enjoy it and how much I enjoy being out there with my friends. I mean, I've been playing football with the same amount of guys since I was 8, so it's just the chemistry we have and how much fun we have doing it. It's just, we just love it, man. Route I like to throw the most is probably a post or a fade. It's just, it gets the crowd hyped whenever we make a good touchdown and makes me happy whenever I complete it. Being a teammate is just somebody that you always have their back for. I mean, if anybody tries to mess with my teammates, just, you always got to have their back, and it's just being accountable for them. And if you're ever missing practice, you know they're going to get on your butt, and if they're missing practice, you got to get on them because you want everybody here. It's just being accountable. This rivalry is just probably the biggest thing in town. I mean, every time I see a kid from Bearden, they always talk about it. It goes deep. My parents went to Farragut, and my dad played football here. I don't think he lost at Bearden, so it just goes through my family, and everybody in the town seems a little bit happier whenever we beat Bearden in football. My footwork's really big for me. I think if my footwork's off, I'm off, but whenever my footwork's down, I think I can do anything that any other quarterback is able to do. Something that puts a smile on my face is just my teammates succeeding. I like to see my teammates work whenever they want to, and just seeing a big hit that my teammate did, or a big play, breakout run, touchdown, it just really gets me excited. I like to see our team happy, and this just means the most to me.
Beautiful shot of Bearden tonight. Gorgeous night for high school football, just like it was last night. Sophie Starkey with the opportunity to visit with the head football coach at the Bearden Bulldogs, that being Brad Taylor.
Okay. Being a Bearden alumni and then having coached here in 2021, is this kind of full circle for you coming back here and facing Farragut?
Yeah, it was a special game as a student and a player, and it's a special game as assistant coach, a special game as a head coach. It's a lot of fun, and we're excited to play this tonight.
Yeah, and rivalry games do come with a little bit of extra emotion in them. So how has preparation looked for you guys this week?
Yeah, we talk about that, and that's key. I think that's important for either team. The team that kind of can handle the highs and lows the best, and not let the emotions take over and cause them to not be able to execute. That team, they'll be able to handle that. Has an upper hand for sure.
And earlier in the season, I know the first couple of games didn't go exactly how you would want, but what have you learned from those that you can take into tonight's match?
Yeah, we're trying to improve every week. We had a lot of guys that are early on are playing their first Friday nights, and so there's nothing like that game experience. So we're building that game experience. I feel like last week we got a little bit better. We moved the football, and our defense played well last week. We're going to need our defense to play well again tonight. Get a couple of takeaways while we got to take care of the ball.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, in time now for the national anthem, which as always is brought to you by Food City. The Bearden Bulldog Marching Band going to get us started tonight. There will be a major adjustment this evening, by the way. When we arrived this afternoon, the scoreboard has completely died. So our friends at Colossal Productions, who you see every Thursday, are going to handle the clock for us on one of their big portable jumbotrons on the far side of the field. We'll talk about that as we go through the evening. But without further ado, here's our national anthem, the Bearden Marching Band.
I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
Life is too full of opportunity to be left in the dark. Your financial journey can be confusing. When you have questions, we provide clarity. When there's a new opportunity, we're here to help kindle the flame. We root for your success and help you reach your potential. We're the bank that you can depend on for guidance, and we're always within reach.
So we inch our way towards kickoff as the Bulldogs are set to make their way out. Nothing like the Bearden Farragut rivalry, and we'll bring it to you tonight. And our thanks, as always, to Jim and Nick's Barbecue. They had us all set up today for our pregame meal for our crew. Can't thank them enough. They're so conveniently located right next to Westtown Mall. Jim and Nick's, you can get any event catered at jimandnicks.com. Let's inch our way towards kickoff on OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newman. It's Farragut and Bearden next.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drive.
Okay, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
The following live sports broadcast is brought to you by Pac-Man HD Productions.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness in my method.
break is free into the secondary. See ya! Look at the throw. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Handoff with a bowling ball. Torian Ravens. Touchdown. The middle receivers there. Touchdown. And a look downfield. Behind the secondary. Touchdown. Unbelievable.
What a spectacular night for football here at Bearden High School as the Admirals make their way out to kickoff for Bearden and Farragut, one of the great rivalries in East Tennessee. Sophie Starkey, the third member of our team, down on the sideline with Bearden head coach Brad Taylor. Sophie?
Turning some things around this season.
Yeah, I think it's an important game for both teams. You know, both teams need this game, you know, to help create some momentum, you know, and we're going to need to play well, you know, we're going to need to play good football, take care of the football, you know, and pick up some first downs, get some turnovers, that kind of thing.
What are you hoping to see out of your team in the first quarter to kind of set the tone for tonight?
You know, exactly what I said. You know, hey, let's get out and let's get them off the field. Let's pick up some first downs. Let's move the ball, that kind of thing. You know, make sure we don't turn it over.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, to his point, just build confidence early. Gain some confidence early is the whole key for Bearden. You know, they haven't had a lot go right. One touchdown in the last 3 games, so they've got to get something going right. They can't really get behind early.
No, and this is one of those games too, because it is a rivalry game. And I hate saying this because I hate saying cliches, but you want to throw the record books out. So I think
so do they.
Bearden's going to be pumped up to be in this game. Farragut's going to be pumped up to be in this game. They want this to be their first win of the season. Hey, if you haven't won one yet, what better way to get your first victory than over your rival?
Yeah, and as we talked about from last year, you know, Farragut started so slow, and I'll be real honest, that after 4 games, I was going to do Farragut and Maryville on Rivalry Thursday and had a conversation with Jeff Courtney, and we decided to not do the game. It didn't look like Farragut was going to be in a position to be competitive in that game. We switched to do Gibbs at Fulton. We're over at Fulton that night, and I said, I have this funny feeling Farragut's going to show up against Maryville. And did they ever? They showed up.
Yeah, I remember.
It's 21-0 at the half, and I'm miserable at Fulton going, you're kidding me.
Yeah, I remember following that score. I can't remember which game that we were at, but I remember following that score. I was like, oh, my gosh, Farragut's up on Maryville by 3 scores. Of course, Maryville did come back and get that win, but still, I mean, it just showed how far Farragut had come from game 1 to week 11.
So our referee tonight is Rob McConkey, Randy O'Neill, Steve Henson, Bart Hinkle, Duncan Long, Neil Lashley, Josh Briscoe, Mike Moore, and Bob McConkey running the clock here tonight, which, as we said, is going to be an adventure. It looks a little weird down on the score strip, and that's because it is weird. The scoreboard is not working tonight. So when we got here, Morgan Schenlever says, hey, Packer, I need help. He said, can you bring those Jumbotron people tonight? So I called Colossal Productions and said, guys, we need you tonight. They brought one of their screens out at the last minute, and all we've got tonight, we don't have down and distance, and that's here at the stadium. That's not us on TV. That's here at the stadium. We just got clocked. So the Admirals out to the left side trying to make something happen, and they will pass the 40 out to midfield. And what great starting field position for the Admirals.
Yeah, great return, Mason Apologati.
I'll let you have that one.
I wasn't 100% certain, but I trust.
I practiced it, and I'll let you have that one.
I trust the public address announcer to get that one right.
100%. Nice delay. It's called professionalism, Aaron Harvey.
That's right. So ball spotted right in front of us, 50-yard line.
There are sometimes names that you got to stay away from.
Yeah.
First down and 10, right at the 50 for the Admirals, and they will go to the ground off left tackle, breaking tackles down the sideline, cutting back inside, turning inside the 20, and a big run to get things started by Nathan Jacobs.
And look at this kid, Jacobs. He is a freshman, 5'11", 180 pounds, leads this team in rushing yards as a freshman. And wow, what a great way to start this game. That is good for 34 yards. Or 24 yards, sorry.
Great field position inside the D1 red zone. Boy, how about that catch? A one-handed grab, turning towards the end zone, touchdown. Just that quickly, Anderson Glover goes in for the score, and the Admirals, only 47 seconds into the game, have taken the lead.
Yeah, Anderson Glover, a sophomore on this team. Their starting running back is a freshman. Their starting quarterback is a junior. And then the young man who just scored that touchdown, a sophomore. A lot of young players out there for Coach Jeff Courtney.
You see our clock in the background thanks to Colossal Productions, and that is our clock tonight. Corbin Hobson with his 5th touchdown pass of the season, pardon me. And the extra point is up, and it is good. So just that quickly, Farragut takes a 7-0 lead. And what I said about Bearden needing to get off to a quick start, yeah, that didn't happen.
No, it didn't. But it's one of those things. You got to keep your composure, and you just got to go back to it. You can't be scoreboard watching, especially tonight because there is no scoreboard. So you're not scoreboard watching. You're just going out there and you're going to try to make a play.
Well, the Smokies stat stuffer of the night is, well, the guy that just scored, and that is Corbin Hobson. 27 carries for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns this year. Through the air, 66 of 115 for 678, and make that now right under 700, and 5 touchdowns on the season. Brought to you by the Knoxville Smokies. Go ahead and book your event for next season at Covenant Health Park with the Knoxville Smokies.
And we're getting our second kickoff. I know we saw the logo up, but I want to remind everyone our kickoffs are sponsored by UA Local 102 Plumbers and Steamfitters Union in Knoxville, right up on Broadway. Reminding you there is no replacement for UA Craftsman.
Right now there's a need for Bearden to answer quickly.
Yeah.
Farragut is better than their record indicates. They were right there with Powell. They hung around with Sevier County for a while. Felt like they could have won the Bradley Central game. And this one goes through the back of the end zone, and the Bulldogs will start over. It has been a tumultuous year for Bearden. Josh Jones left as head football coach, and a lot of players left as well. And then Brad Taylor came back, and I have compared it to Forrest Gregg going back to SMU after the death penalty. I came out to spring practice. There were only 35 players out there on the field. But Brad, as a Bearden alum, this means a lot to him to come back here and right this ship.
Yeah, there's some single-A schools that, you know, that's what their roster looks like. 35 kids on it. But you're looking at trying to play 6A competition. That ain't no hunting dog.
So the Bulldogs will get things started at their 20-yard line. And feeling pressure, throwing off his back foot and almost intercepted.
That's Aiden Thacker, and he's just a sophomore as well. And I mean, that's the thing about both of these schools. You got a lot of young talent out there.
Yeah, Thacker, the sophomore, just kind of throwing off of his back foot. None of the offensive linemen had played any meaningful snaps before this season for Bearden. They are very young up front. And Bearden hoping to hold out that Farragut defense. On the tackle, Colt Brooker, the sophomore.
And that time Farragut with a 3-man front. Just couldn't get anything. Bearden just couldn't get anything on that rush. Sets up a 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11, and as the clock is running down, and I think we've got a frozen shot out there, so we'll switch to another shot because we are frozen right now. Play clock is running, only 3 yards, and a punting situation coming up right here. Sorry about the frozen shot there, but a punting situation for Bearden coming up.
Yeah, it looks like no gain on the play. Boy, that's bad. That's tough if you're Bearden. Defense is going to have to come back out after giving up a very quick touchdown of 50 yards just a moment ago and try to get a stop here, because you definitely don't want to get behind 2 scores at this point.
Boy, beautiful punt.
Really
high
was.
Hanging punt, and they will be buried back at the 39-yard line. Quick break and a message from our friends at OEB Law.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546.
Yeah, no, thanks to Tim Elrod and OEB Law. $1,000 going to the home school each and every week. Second drive for the Admirals, a missed tackle, and the Admirals will pick up 7.
Ethan Farragut getting that pass complete. That's a really good pickup on first down of 7 yards.
Yeah, missed tackle by Mason Foster, the senior, number 7, coming up and just bouncing off of the receiver. Second down and 4. Good look from behind the play. Handoff off left tackle and feeling his way to the open space. Boy, a nice job of seeing the field there by Nathan Jacobs, just a freshman.
Yeah, how about his moves? Just starts to his left, sees pressure, that
Nice
little
vision.
jump cut, and then does it again, spins down, falls forward. That's a good-looking freshman right there.
Really nice vision to see that one. First down, they'll throw this one out. Look out. Oh, should have made the tackle there. But a nice job by the Bulldogs reading that play.
Yeah, I got just enough of a hit to knock Jacobs off balance. And that does result in a loss of 1. So that's a negative play for Farragut, which is a positive play for Bearden.
Second down and 12. Handoff off right tackle, and there's a nice job of seeing that hole again. Boy, he has got great vision, Jacobs.
Yeah, he's got a great mixture of just straight downfield, or if he needs to move a little bit, he's not going east and west too much. He's mostly downhill, and you see it right there.
By the way, I think you or I could have run through that hole.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Third down and 2, and we'll keep you updated on that, as there is no scoreboard tonight here at the stadium. Nice job of vision again, cutting back inside and now to the outside, down to the 21, and a first down for the Admirals.
And then you just see on the replay, Jacobs just making stuff happen. As a young man, he's got 68 carries, 190 yards coming into this game, and only 1 touchdown, believe it or not. I think he'll add a couple tonight.
Almost 5 minutes gone. They'll throw this one out. Hobson, Bearden all over this one. Nice job of reading the play.
That one goes out to Anderson Glover. Farragut just trying to throw it out to the flat. Bearden all over that. So 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 yard will make it a 2nd down and 11.
I don't know if I would even throw the football the way Jacobs is running it.
And with the holes, the offensive line has been opening up. You would think that that could probably work. And a high snap here, and look out in the backfield, and he is buried back at the 32. What a play for Bearden.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily what they did. It just it was a high snap. Quarterback couldn't handle it, and then it's lucky that Jacobs was able to get that off of a bounce before he lost more. That looks like about a loss of 8 on the play.
Yeah, 3rd down now and 19, we'll call it.
Might be a good time for a quarterback draw.
Rolling out to the right, feeling pressure, and going to be taken down. Actually, no, he's not. No, he throws this one, and that one could have been disaster. Boy, a lot involved on that play.
Unbelievable. And Mason Foster, senior for this Bearden team, he's kicking himself. He's mad because he thought he should have had that interception. I mean, I'm not going to argue with him. He should have had it, but I think that ball touched at least three different players' hands after it was thrown.
Should have been taken down for a loss, but then fights to throw this one, and it almost disaster. Now, one thing Farragut always has is a good kicking game. This is a 47-yard field goal.
Ryan McHugh, not quite in the middle.
He's got the leg. Does he have the accuracy? Yes, he does.
Wow.
10-0 Farragut, the early lead on OEB Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Carson Newman. Let's take a break. WBIR, take the break as well. 10-0 is our score.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
The free medical clinic offers primary care at no cost to the working poor. Every day, thousands of families live in fear, afraid to get sick or injured because they have no insurance and low income. But FMC removes that fear. We help people get back to work, back to school, and back on their feet, keeping our families healthy and our economy moving forward, especially for our rural and minority neighbors. With a full suite of services, top-tier medical professionals, FMC is redefining what healthcare looks like for the underserved. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
5:36 to go in the first quarter. We have a new score as Farragut has taken a 10-0 lead. Heck of a drive by the young running back Nathan Jacobs, the freshman, 57 yards already rushing. And then the 47-yard field goal off the right foot of that guy, Ryan McHugh.
And our kickoff tonight sponsored by the UA Local 102 Plumbers and Steamfitters Union, right off Broadway, reminding you there is no substitute for UA Craftsman.
This one into the end zone. So 5:36 to go first quarter. Bearden already down 10-0. And the need to get something going for a team that has not had much success this year. 0-4. And a young quarterback out on the field. They've got to establish the running game.
Yeah, Aiden Thacker, just a sophomore out there getting the start.
Thacker looking to throw, getting some pressure, and almost gets the screen pass off as he feels the pressure right up the middle by Luke Dunkel.
Yeah, and Thacker's hurt. He's grabbing his lower back.
Thacker took a shot back inside the 5 and reaching for that back. Not a good sign for the young quarterback.
We mentioned Thacker, just a sophomore. His backup is just a freshman. So you're not going to the well to get someone who is more experienced.
No. Well, and good to see him moving around.
Yeah.
And I promise you this about Brad Taylor. He is more interested in the young man than he is this football game. Let's take a quick break.
The free medical clinic offers primary care at no cost to the working poor. Every day, thousands of families live in fear, afraid to get sick or injured because they have no insurance and low income. But FMC removes that fear. We help people get back to work, back to school, and back on their feet, keeping our families healthy and our economy moving forward, especially for our rural and minority neighbors. With a full suite of services, top-tier medical professionals, FMC is redefining what healthcare looks like for the underserved. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
So 10-0 is the score. And Bearden will get the football, and they will bring in next man up mentality. And that is Paxton Parrott. If you know the name, Parrott's older brother was a really good player, and his dad is the basketball coach here at Bearden.
Yeah, I believe you're talking about Mr. Drew Parrott.
Yep. Parrott actually a running back / linebacker.
Yeah.
But called out there because he is needed at quarterback.
Yeah, because the next guy up, the next quarterback, is a freshman. They might not feel comfortable with him just yet in this position, so allow the starting running back, Paxton Parrott, to play that quarterback position.
So Parrott will run the football, and he can play. This is a good player.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, you kind of out of a wildcat right there. Of course, I know his brother Drew played some quarterbacks, so
he did.
It's not in his blood a little bit. But
and then ended up a wide receiver after being the quarterback for 3 years.
Yeah, after he transferred out. So it just shows you what kind of athlete he was.
Clock running. Once again, thanks to Colossal Productions, and we'll show you the information after this play for them. Admirals all over this one. Another nice punt.
Beautiful kick.
And it will bounce at the 45, and then it will take a Farragut bounce. So Colossal Productions at the end of the field, we called them into action over on the left side of the screen. That is our scoreboard. And there's the information. If you want your own personal Jumbotron, Colossal Productions can get you taken care of. And, boy, they were Johnny on the spot today. Called him at 4 o'clock and said, we need you. We need you for this game. There's the QR code, the phone number, your own personal Jumbotron. If you've got a Tennessee watch party, a wedding, corporate event, Colossal Productions.
Yeah, if you live in a neighborhood, have a neighborhood watch party.
Tough running. Nice job by the Bearden defense on that one.
And Farragut right back at midfield again. They've had 3 drives, and all 3 of their drives have started not in Bearden territory, but right on the edge of it, and they've crossed midfield each time. Granted, they have to pick up 1 yard here for that to be true, but just shows you the field position that Farragut has had.
3 receivers top of your screen. That's the direction they go. Nice blocking and a nice gain of 13 yards and a first down inside the 40.
And that's Ethan Farragut again, just moving the sticks, getting that Hammers 1st and 10. And there it is. So Farragut 3 drives, 3 times they've been on the Bearden side of the field.
10-0 Farragut. Will continue to keep you updated on down and distance as the scoreboard not working here at Bearden tonight. So first down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Quarterback is Hobson. He is a junior. And they'll hand off to the freshman running back off left tackle. Tough running again, running through tackles. And Nathan Jacobs making a name for himself tonight. Look, you see the nice crowd in the background.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, we're midway through the season at this point, so he's gotten his experience as a freshman playing against some very, very good competition. But it's one of those situations where if you've got a freshman, they're going to get better every single game as the year goes on. So we might see a coming out party tonight. From
First down and 10, looking to throw. They'll find the receiver. Flag down behind the play, though. So bring this one back and mark off the catch and carry for Aaron Heatherly.
Illegal motion. Offense, number 13. 5 yards from the previous spot. Remains first down.
Illegal motion.
Keep you updated on Central and Powell, the 10 tailgate game of the week, as WBIR was out there all afternoon long. That game starts at 7:30 over at Powell, as we well know. Clock under 2:20 to go first quarter. 10-0 Farragut with the lead. Bearden has not been able to slow them down. Hobson looks to throw. Boy, nice pass across the middle. Catch is made, breaking tackles, touchdown.
Anderson Glover.
A 27-yard touchdown for Glover. And just this quickly, Farragut up 16-0.
Glover is an apt name for a wide receiver. And
first off, watch the pass.
Yeah.
That's
bullet.
A strike.
Yeah.
And poor tackling by Bearden and the touchdown.
Yep.
So the extra point to make it 17-0.
Oh, high snap.
And that didn't go real well.
Yep, had a high snap. Couldn't get it under control. So we kind of got an ugly score. We got a 16-0 score.
Hey, all the games you can see Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday on WBIR Plus streaming, and the KNOX on the TV side. The games will be archived every Saturday, the Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday games. And you can see starting tomorrow that double overtime game that we had last night on Rivalry Thursday, as Sevier County got the 30-27 win. And if you're a Farragut fan, you can watch this game. If you're a Bearden fan, maybe not interested.
Yeah, the players might be. They might want to go and scout and, look over, see what could be improved upon. But yeah, I mean, it's looking that way so far. But that game last night, man,
spectacular.
And Greenville should have ended that 19-game win streak. That it should have come to an end last night.
And now it's 20.
Yeah, heck of a game. Kickoff tonight, sponsored by UA Local 102, Plumbers and Steamfitters Union, of which I am a proud member. Go to ualocal102.org for more information.
2:04 to go, first quarter. 16-0 Farragut. I will go ahead and tell you, there is a nonstop clock when you get to 30 points, but that doesn't start till the second half.
Yeah. And you know what? I would prefer it not get there. I want to see a good football game, and it's not out of the realm of possibility yet, but man, Bearden's going to have to get some stuff under control if they're going to make it a football game. You detailed on that last drive, the poor tackling. You just can't have it. And then unable to do anything on offense. So you can't move the sticks, which means you can't take time off the clock, and you leave your defense on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, I think right now it's baby steps.
Yeah.
It's baby steps if you're Brad Taylor in this offense. I will say this: Parrott's a really good runner. If I'm Bearden, I am Parrott left, Parrott right. I'm trying to move the sticks just a time or two and build a little bit of confidence. And that's what they'll do. Parrott off left tackle. And see, look at the tough running.
Yeah.
That's the heart that they want at Bearden, and Parrott's got that heart.
Yeah. Yeah, a junior, has been in the trenches. He's watched his older brother, waited for this opportunity, and he's got it now. This is one of those things. This is not what Farragut prepared for in practice all week. So it actually gives that Farragut defense something different to look at, and that's not a bad thing either.
Yeah, Parrott on the season coming in, 22 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. But, okay, you say, okay, why are you saying run the football? He's averaging less than 3 yards a carry. Well, they haven't done much.
Yeah,
but Parrott's been the guy, and here he rolls out to that he can run right now. I'd tuck and run if I'm Parrott, and that's what he'll do, and he'll pick up 6 yards, and it's second down and manageable.
Yeah, he had the headset and the helmet there. He's tuned into our broadcast. He heard you say that, so he tucked it and ran with it.
Yeah, nobody listens to me.
But I mean,
never been a problem.
You talk about
never been an issue.
You talk about how like maybe his stats aren't so great this season, but man, their competition's been great too.
Speaking of never listening to me, I think my wife and grandson are coming up in the broadcast booth. Yeah. She's texting me trying to figure out how to get up in the booth. So the scoreboard has gone out. So now our clock has gone out. And for whatever that means, now all of a sudden we have no clock. And so we'll keep it on the field. Out to the left side. Big hit there. Helmet comes flying off.
Yeah, that's another sophomore in Edwards.
And the clock is back up, thank goodness. 34 seconds to go. That was a quick scare. I mean, I feel responsible for the clock here tonight. It was my crazy idea to get this Jumbotron out here.
Yeah.
No pressure, right, Packer?
So 3rd and long for Parrott. Might see his first pass tonight. We do.
5 seconds to go in the quarter.
Sean Thomas just couldn't hold on to it. Wouldn't have been enough for a first down anyway. But then after he didn't hold on to it, he got waylaid. Got the Bill Goldberg spear that time by Harrison Smith. No, not that Harrison Smith. But
I was about to say, that's a different level of Harrison Smith right there.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like Harrison Smith.
That's how old I am. I've called games when he was a Catholic, and the big game was Catholic and Fulton. They'll punt this one away as Thomas Lopez has had a pretty good night. That is a kicker. Oh, and he drops the football, and Bearden comes up with the recovery at the 25.
Just like that, Ethan Klein.
That will take us to the end of the first quarter, I do believe. Now, the clock keeps running, but is that the end of the quarter, or do we still have time left? I felt like that the clock kind of...
I think that maybe it reset at 1 minute.
I thought it reset.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to figure out. I think that's the end of the quarter. Now you watch it again. drops the football. Bearden comes up with it. That takes us to the end of one and a successful quarter for Farragut of 16-0 on OEB Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Carson Newman.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I really appreciate your... What in the world?
Hey! Whoa! Save it for Rivalry Thursday, guys!
To pay for stuff, spending.
I do not know.
Babe, candy. Spend me. Use me to buy stuff.
It's never too early to learn more about personal finance. At Hearthside Bank, we work closely with our community to help meet your goals and achieve your financial dreams. Hearthside Bank, always within reach. Member FDIC.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. Brent writes, Coach, know any good dad jokes? Yeah. This has been Ask Coach Heupel.
Rivalry Friday is brought to you by OEB Law, Carson Newman University, Ted Russell Ford, and Hammers.
So after one 16-0 Farragut, down to the third member of our team, Sophie Starkey.
Coach, your team came out, had an explosive first quarter. What was the key to that success?
Yeah, fast start. We were executing pretty well, getting after it on defense. Got a couple of stops there, and offense had two big explosive plays to start the game. Started with a good kickoff return. So yeah, just a good fast start for us.
That being said, Bearden did have some sparks as well, especially at the end just there. How do you keep your team focused?
Yeah, we got to get them pulled up right here after the short turnover. They got a short field. Defense is playing well to this point, so they got to get a big stop here.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Jeff Courtney, Sophie Starkey, thank you down on the sideline. And, well, they've got a lot to be happy about, up 16-0. However, Bearden got a nice turnover, and they've got to cash in here, Aaron Harvey.
Yeah, they do. They got a gift, and now they got to take advantage of it. Down 3 scores in this game. Actually, 2 scores because of the missed extra point. So take advantage of it right here.
So Parrott will keep the football, and he'll be taken down initially by Jackson Plumley, who is a senior, 5'11", 200 at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. You look at the first down, and Glover for Farragut with 2 touchdowns, a 17-yarder and a 27-yarder. So the freshman for Farragut having himself a night, Andrew Glover. Second down and 10 at the 25-yard line. High snap for Parrott, rolls right. Looking to throw, nowhere to go with the football, and he'll stick his head down and grab 4 yards and bring up a third down and manageable.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory, so get as much as you can on second down.
You may have to take a timeout. Parrott lost his helmet. You're already down to the backup quarterback.
Ooh.
So if you're Brad Taylor, do you take a timeout? Well, hang on now. It looks like they're going to send Thacker back in at quarterback. And Brad will take the timeout.
Okay.
Kind of figured he would quickly. Let's take a opportunity to talk about our FCA event coming up in just a few weeks, and that is the Night of Influence for FCA, and my good friend Mitch is going to be back. He was here when Philip Fulmer was the head coach. But the FCA Next Mile, we have 2 candidates, and let's introduce you to the first one from Tellico Plains, and that is Ike Hollinghead, who is a senior for Tellico Plains, the quarterback, and he is up for one of 4 scholarships, 2 $15,000 scholarships, 2 $5,000 scholarships, and it is all provided by Pilots Miles of Good. If you know a high school senior that is an athlete, make sure that you reach out to your school administrator, your coach, your FCA huddle coach, and apply for a FCA Next Mile scholarship provided by Pilot. Mark Packer, Aaron Harvey, Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. A gorgeous night for football.
Oh, yeah. And this is the kind of weather. It's starting to get just a little bit cooler before it turns and really gets into fall. We had our first day of fall earlier this week. It's my favorite season of the year for sure.
So they will send Thacker back out at quarterback on a 3rd down and 6. And it's 4-down territory for the Bulldogs. 3 receivers top of your screen for Thacker. He'll quickly throw this one out, looking for a lead block. They'll get it, looking for the end zone. Flag comes in.
Oh.
And you could get another 15 yards for spinning the football. Probably not the smartest move for Trajay Edwards.
Holding. Offense number 4. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Remains 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's a big call because Edwards took that one all the way down to the 4, and that comes back because of a hold.
Yeah, so it's basically they're going to net 1 yard from that. So you got a 3rd and 5. It was a 3rd and 6 before. But, yeah, that is a huge penalty because that was probably the most positive play that Bearden has had tonight for its offense, at least.
Nice view from behind the play. Let's reset. It's a 3rd down, and we'll call it 4.5 in what is 4-down territory, obviously. High snap. Thacker throws it to Parrott out of the backfield. Parrott trying to get it done on his own. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 3, and obviously Bearden going to go for it.
Yeah, in a 16-point game, you don't have to go for 2 here to try to cut the lead in half.
Well, unless you just want to get on the board.
Exactly.
If you want to get
That's true.
well, of course, this bad example tonight because there is no board.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you want to get on make a score, let's just say, with no scoreboard.
Yeah. But that's not the case. They want to get that 1st down. They're about 2 yards away from it.
So Thacker with Parrott behind him. We'll call it a 4th down and 2 as Farragut loads the box. Thacker with a high snap, looks to throw across the middle. How about that catch?
And that's going to be a pass interference on Farragut, and he held on anyway.
That's a great throw by Thacker, who found himself in a situation where he almost fumbled the football.
This is like an even better. It was a great pass. It was an even better catch. And it started with a high snap, too. So you credit Thacker for being able to handle that snap and get the pass away. They're still talking about it. But I'm pretty positive this is going to be a pass interference.
Pass interference, number 16 defense. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a 1st down.
So 1st down and goal for the Bulldogs. Watch this. That was disaster. And then the defender goes after the wrong guy.
Yeah.
And Thacker throws a strike.
Yeah.
So 1st down and goal at the 8. High snap again. Here comes Parrott running over defenders down to the 4.
And this is that positive that Bearden was looking for. You might have had to muff the punt. Maybe you had to get the muff punt to get into Farragut's side of the field. But now you get that positive. You could take advantage of it. And then all of a sudden you start building a little bit of confidence. If you can score on a short field, you can score on a long field too.
2nd down and goal at the 4. Watch Parrott to follow his lead blocker to his left. A high snap, and he'll go the other direction. Look for the end zone. Touchdown. There's the effort by Parrott to get in for the score. Paxton Parrott, and an opportunity to do the light show here at Bearden.
See, and you said, hey, watch him to follow that blocker to the left. He didn't. Instead, he goes to the right. So it was deceptive. Farragut's defense went the wrong direction, and Parrott won the foot race to the pylon.
And just a little bit of confidence as they cash in on the muffed punt. Extra point to make it 16-7. Extra point is up, and it is good. New score here on OEB Rivalry Friday, brought to you by Carson Newman. Farragut has the lead, 16, but Bearden's got a little excitement as they are on the board, 16-7.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Brent writes, Coach, know any good dad jokes? Hey Brent, thanks for asking. Why is grilling so great in Knoxville? Because the Vols always bring the heat. This has been Ask Coach Heupel, brought to you by Food City, the official tailgating headquarters of the Vols.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Miller's got buddies. So you got pork, 3 sides, buns, and sauce?
And cookies!
Wow, that is a smoking good deal.
Hickory Smoked Daily, so you can treat your family to a great meal anytime.
Not again.
Good thing we got extra. Come on in.
Buddy's Barbecue, a smoking good deal.
He has time, gonna take a shot, and it'll be picked off.
So a lot of excitement here for Bearden as the Bulldogs on the board, now down 16-7. Mark Packer along with Aaron Harvey. Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. Sophie on the Bearden sideline. And Sophie, I would say there's a little different atmosphere down there now that Bearden's on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, Farragut's still excited to be in this game, but Bearden hopped back in there, and their sideline went explosive. I don't know if you've noticed, but the baby powder, it's baby powder night, and it is going everywhere. Every time something good happens, just white smoke everywhere, so they were certainly excited to get back in that game.
Yeah, 100%, and that's the Bearden student section for sure. One of the best around.
It's deafening down here, Mark. On both sides of the ball, you can see how intense this rivalry is, especially because they're so close in geographic location. Bragging rights matter.
For sure they do. 8:53 to go in the first half. 16-7, Farragut with the lead. And right up the middle,
yeah, this time it's Charlie Noble. Noble is a junior on this Farragut squad.
Second down and 4. Once again, I've gotten a couple of messages. Why is there no down and distance?
Oh, wow.
No flag there, as they say he timed it out well. Well, there is no scoreboard tonight. There is no clock. So the only thing that any of us can do in the stadium is just look at the down and distance across the other side of the field and see that it's 3rd down and 4. Of course, I say that, and they haven't updated it, so it's wrong, but maybe they'll flip it here any second.
This is how they used to do it when you were growing up in the 60s, right?
Ha!
Just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
That was a tough hit, by the way.
It was, yeah. Aaron Heatherly felt that one.
3rd down and 4. And a stoppage here. A flag comes in from the far side of the field.
I believe you're about to have a 3rd and 9.
False start. Offense, number 7. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
So, and look at Bearden right here. You go in, you score 7 points, you cut down on this lead, and now you've got Farragut in a 3rd and long situation. It's like the complexion of this game can completely change if Bearden can get a stop here.
Looking to run and has got to get to the 30 and won't do it. And there's a Bearden stop on a 3rd down.
Yeah. Hobson wanted to throw that football. Couldn't find anybody to throw it to. Called his own number. And credit to that Bearden defense for getting a huge stop right there and forcing Farragut's first punt of the night.
Fourth down and 7. And all of a sudden for Bearden, feeling a little bit of momentum and an opportunity. They get the 4 and out, 3 and out. Good snap, and they'll get it away. A returnable low kick for the Bulldogs at their 37. Up the left side, past midfield, and nice field position.
Connor Gilbreth returns that into Farragut territory. And then look what we have right here. Bearden scored on their last drive, and they've got the football with a short field again. Can they get more points on the board? You don't even have to get into the end zone here. If you kick a field goal, then all of a sudden you're down 6.
Yeah.
And with Farragut's missed extra point, you feel like, hey, we got an advantage here if you're Bearden.
Great field position at the 43. 7:20 to go first half. Thacker winds it up.
Grant Cross just couldn't come up with it. I was looking at that side of the field there on that Hammers 1st and 10 because Farragut's defenders were playing really far off of those receivers. So I thought maybe Bearden would throw a quick hitter out there. They didn't. They waited. And still a good opportunity on first down, but just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, the Bearden, essentially the last drive was 12 plays. They had 5 plays, and they punted the muff punt, and then 7 more plays. So it was a time-consuming drive. Now 2nd down and 10 at the 43. Thacker winds up and sidearms it for a gain of only a couple of yards.
Yeah, that goes to Sean Thomas. Just a pickup of 1. Got to do a little bit better than that. Bearden needs to move the chains right here.
Yeah, and I think once again, I think you're in 4-down territory. You're down 16-7. I mean, unless you feel good about your defense.
Yeah, I mean, they did just get a stop. And a punt here could back Farragut up deep if you want to try to play the field position game.
3rd down and 8, 3 receivers top of your screen. 6.5 minutes to go first half. Thacker looks to the right, throws back to the left. A little slip screen. They won't have to think about it because into the secondary down inside the 20 and a nice pitch and catch. That's Parrott who takes it down to the 17. A gain of 25 yards.
Yeah, how about that? Just a little delayed screen there. And it looked like It looked like Farragut was going to be able to get to Thacker before he got that pass off, but
starts to get interesting if Bearden gets in here, as you were just talking about.
Yeah, because of the missed extra point, or I guess I should say the miscue on the extra point by Farragut.
First down and 10 at the 17. They'll go straight to Parrott. Parrott trying to use the speed around left end down to the 15. Nice open field tackle by the Admirals.
Yeah, they've hit on something with Thacker unfortunately going down with the injury. You had to play Parrott back there at quarterback by necessity, but he actually did pretty well back there. Mostly ran a wildcat. I think he ended up throwing one pass, but that's a good wrinkle for Bearden to throw in against this Farragut defense.
Second down and 7 at the 15. Parrott by himself. He'll fake to the right, go to the left. Tough running, but a nice open field tackle for the Admirals by Luke Dunkel. Or Dunkel, excuse me. Luke Dunkel on the tackle. Right crowd here tonight, by the way.
Yeah, wow.
Rivalry Thursday brought to you by Aqua Clear Water Systems. We have used Aqua Clear a number of times, and I've actually got the Yetis up here in the broadcast booth. A big Yeti that I'll show you here in a minute. David Brewster, a late add to halftime, as he's going to join us live up in the broadcast booth in a little bit. Third down and 4. Parrott looking to throw. Throws it to the end zone and knocked away. And a nice job by Zane Qureshi-Smith to knock that one away. And a fourth down. I would take the 3 if I'm Brad Taylor.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. 4th and 4. If you feel okay with your kicker, I would take the 3 as well. And then you're following along kind of the same path.
He may take a timeout to talk about it. There'll be a 30-yarder with 4:24 to go. Ball's going to be on the road tomorrow at Mississippi State, and a lot of people are going to be doing tailgating, even though the game is in Stark Vegas. Be a whiteout over there. You got cowbells. Food City, your tailgating headquarters. Make sure you place that order. They will have that ready for you. Food City, the official tailgating headquarters of the Vols. Mark Packer along with Aaron Harvey. Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. Week 6 of the high school football season, hump week, if you will.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. It's interesting. I saw the uniform combination before I knew about the whiteout. I was like, Tennessee's wearing the orange breeches, but they're also wearing the orange jersey on the road. That's odd.
Are they going all orange tomorrow?
They're going all orange tomorrow. They're going to have the white helmets, but yeah, orange jerseys, orange breeches.
We don't have orange as a part of our repertoire here, should we?
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Tennessee, people say, what about Tennessee? They're a 7.5-point favorite. I think Tennessee's playing as well as anybody in the country right now.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you should rent one of these jumbotrons and have a neighborhood watch party for this Tennessee football team, as exciting as they are.
Bulldogs are going to go for it. At least they're going to line up for it. A 4th down and 4, and they will do it. A high snap. Parrott rolls to the right. He can't run and will sling this one out. And is the catch made? They will say no.
It hit I agree with the official. It hit the ground. Great effort, though, that time by Will Taylor, but could not come up with it. You'll see on the replay. That's what they're trying to do. Just maybe see if Parrott can run and try to take what the defense gives you. If they try to cover Parrott, then drop it off to Taylor. If they cover Taylor, Parrott could try to run for it. Unfortunately, that time, Farragut played that really well, and Taylor just couldn't come up with it.
Rivalry Friday is brought to you in part by Hearthside Bank, always within reach. I can attest to that. We'll be joined live at halftime by a guy who helped us reach a dream. We reached out to Hearthside Bank as a family, needed some help, and they came through for us, so we look forward to that. And the proud title sponsor of our Hearthside pregame show each and every Rivalry Friday. Clock hits 4 minutes to go first half, and for Bearden, sure, you didn't score there, but it's important that you keep Farragut back in jail. Don't let him get out of jail with a couple of first downs.
Yeah, I agree here for sure. Play that field position game.
2nd down and 4. They'll hand off up the left side, and there's 1 first down.
And we got a stoppage in play.
Yeah, they go to their freshman again, Nathan Jacobs, who is having himself a game. Jacobs, who's been running the football really well tonight. Jacobs, 9 carries, 89 yards. Boy, nice look at the game from our high end zone cameras. Chris Brickey doing a great job on that camera tonight.
And there's Jacobs again.
Flag comes in after the play.
Yeah, it had a little bit of extracurriculars. That's not the first time that we've had it, and the officials have kind of let it go a little bit. I'm sure they've been talking on the field, telling those guys, hey, calm it down, calm it down. They've given their warnings.
Praise. Calm it down, calm it down, calm it down.
After the play, personal foul, number 73, offense. Penalties half the distance to the goal. It's going to be 3rd down.
No, it won't be 3rd down. It should be 1st down. The official said 3rd.
Head down. Let's bring in Sophie down on the sideline, 3rd member of our team. And Sophie, I know that you're standing right down there next to Brad Taylor. What a great story of a guy who is Bearden through and through.
Absolutely. He's a Bearden alumni, but also his first season coaching ever was in 2001. He was the assistant coach for Bearden, and he says he remembers the first time that he faced Farragut. Bearden was not having the best season. Farragut was on a tear, and they beat him in overtime. He said he has never felt an atmosphere like that before, and that energy still holds strong here tonight, hoping to come out with a similar result.
Yeah, and you can feel the energy down there from Brad Taylor. And I said this earlier, knowing where the program is and coming back, Sophie, he knows the job he's got. He knows the task he's got.
Absolutely, and he knows that the season hasn't gone exactly how they've wanted so far, but he says that this is about more than just football tonight. It's about the communities. All the fans are really involved, and his guys want this win and want to turn their season around tonight.
Yeah, and this would do it if they could come back tonight. Sophie, thank you. Absolutely. By the way, aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. In October, they have got the sunrise breakfast at Gatlinburg Sky Park, and what a great opportunity to go up there with your family and check in the sunrise at Gatlinburg. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, and hot breakfast at Gatlinburg Sky Park.
I need to get in on that.
Sounds good. I haven't done it yet. They keep telling me I need to come up there. I got to get, you know. 7 to go, and for Bearden, like I said, trying to keep them in jail. That penalty helps. Now you got to get a stop.
Or a turnover right here will be
roll
huge.
out to the right, looking to throw across his body, and now a 3rd down as the clock stops at 3:01 to go.
Yeah, it was there. It was there. Hobson threw it a little bit behind his intended target there, which was Glover, who's already caught 2 touchdowns in this game. Just a little bit behind him. Glover couldn't adjust to it, but yeah, it was there. And that would have gotten about half of what they needed back. So now this is a situation where if you're Farragut, or if you're the Bearden defense, you look for a draw.
See, I'm pinning the ears back. I'm going to make something happen if I'm Bearden, and they will bring pressure. Can they get to him? Hobson takes a shot deep, and that's going to be picked off in midfield.
There you go. Connor Gilbreath.
I mean, I don't know which is, if you let that one go, the punt actually could have given you better field position unless you had a great punt. but still the interception ensures that you've got the football with 2:54 to go.
Yeah, well, and also you got to remember, Bearden scored their first touchdown because Farragut muffed a punt. So by going ahead and getting the interception there, you don't have to worry about a turnover.
If you've got a trick play, I'm pulling out all the stops to get a touchdown on this drive.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm throwing the kitchen sink out there right now if I'm Brad Taylor. It's kind of now or never. I understand that's early for me to say that, but I think at this point in the game, you've got to go to halftime, and there we go. There we go. He pulls out the bag of tricks, looks deep, has the receiver, touchdown!
Look at that. They faked the Statue of Liberty, went to Grant Cross, 51 yards.
That was the perfect time for that play call to do something a little different, and Cross gets it for the touchdown. And look at this place now.
Yeah, that's it.
What a pass.
Yeah, it was beautiful. With Grant Cross had his man beat.
Farragut's like, what are they doing? What are they doing? They've been running the handoffs. They've been doing the short passes, and then they unload that one. Extra point is good. It's 16-14, and this is the rivalry, and the reason you come and you take in a Bearden-Farragut game is for this excitement and this atmosphere right here.
Yeah, the game started out slow for Bearden, but all you need is just that one thing to change that momentum over. That's what happened with the muff punt. Now, Bearden playing with a ton of confidence on offense and defense both, and it has completely flipped the storyline of this game around.
2:46 to go, first half, and if you clicked away, it's 16-0 and said, well, here's another blowout. The Bearden kids showing you the heart.
Yeah, and they've heard stories about this rivalry since they were in elementary school. If you go to Farragut, if you go to Bearden, you know how much this game means to both of these teams. And now an opportunity for a lot of young players out there, especially for Bearden when they had all the transfers. A lot of players out there that are getting the opportunity to etch their name in the history books of this rivalry.
Now, see, I'm just dumb enough, and I know people are going to say, Packer, that is dumb. See, I might be doing an onside kick right here. If I'm Bearden, I mean, I don't want to give him a short field. I am throwing the kitchen sink out there to get a win tonight.
I don't know.
Kick it deep. I realize that was one of the dumbest things, but I'm saying I might have made a dumb Taylor. Could have done it. OEB Rivalry Friday is brought to you by OEB Law, presented by Carson Newman, Tim Elrod, and the good people at OEB Law. Is what is done lives. They just in their team.
Yeah, I'll let you interrupt me to get a Tim Elrod and OEB Law plug in there. I was just going to say, with as good as Bearden's defense has been playing the last 2 or 3 drives, yeah, I feel comfortable kicking it deep and making Farragut go the length of the field with just over 2 minutes left.
So now the inside handoff for Hobson, and there's the young running back. I believe that takes him 100 yards in the half. We'll check the Dan the man doing stats.
90.
Out.
Coming out party for him. So for him as a freshman, just halfway through his first season as a high school football player, tonight might be the game that he looks back on as the one that really changed the rest of his career.
Clock under 2 to go in the first half, and they'll stay on the ground. Inside handoff again, and finally taken down at the 49.
And to a point you made earlier, Farragut's always got a great kicker. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Well, looking forward to halftime to hearing from both bands. We'll have Hearthside Bank up here. Aqua Clear going to join us. We'll also check in on what games do we have next week on Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday, Week 7 coming up. Let's take a quick break and a break. Well, as we come back out, the injured player making his way off the field is Justin Chandler. Rivalry Friday is brought to you by Carson Newman University. So many things, great things going on in Mossy Creek. Got homecoming coming up in October. Had their share day this week. Had 600 students out there at Serve Day for Carson Newman. Serve Day. Good people at Carson Newman for their incredible support of Friday. 1:30 go in the first half. 16-14 Farragut. Now this play didn't work out, and Hobson's going to be taken down. Snap direct. All of a sudden he Hobson looking to throw, has all kinds of time, and gets it to his running back out of the backfield, who does not make the catch.
So what you feel like if you're Farragut, you got to get to...
Well, that's a cramp situation right there, or a reaching for his back.
But I think if you are Farragut, you feel like you get to maybe the 20, the 25, and maybe you feel okay kicking a field goal in this situation?
Yeah, I got a ways to go before you get to that point, but yes, for sure. Let's take a quick break and a message from OEB Law.
Bulldog football 2025.
I mean, there's nothing better than Bearden High School. All right, we've got it. It's one of the best schools. It's got some of the best support, a great community that takes pride in it, and we've got great students. So it's going to be an awesome atmosphere. Always has been, always will be.
Results take care of themselves. OEB Law is proud to present a $1,000 donation to the student body of Bearden High School for their results on and off the field. If you've been injured in a car wreck and no fault of your own and looking for results, trust the law firm who gives back to our communities every single day.
Welcome to Bearden High School, the greatest place in East Tennessee.
OEB Law, just results. 865-546.
Yeah, and Bearden, what a special place to be as Brad Taylor has made his way back over here. And $1,000 from OEB Law going to Bearden High School. Incredible support by Tim Elrod and the good people at OEB Law. Let's reset again. It's a 3rd down and 9. Farragut at the Bearden 49 with 56 seconds to go as the clock is running in the first half. Hobson will hand off inside. They'll find a gap. They'll get the first down, a little bit more down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
So now you're feeling all right about maybe getting into field goal range.
Yeah, the first field goal was 47 yards as the clock continues to run under 40 seconds. 2 receivers near side. Hobson going to look to throw, all kinds of time. Throws to the back, out of the backfield. And the alligator arms, he doesn't make the catch.
Yeah, Noble just made a huge play the play before. couldn't haul that one down, but hey, it stops the clock with 29 seconds left. Maybe you want to get another 5-6 yards just to feel more comfortable with a field goal here, but
2nd down and 10 at the 34. Clock at 29 to go. Hobson looking to throw. Has a receiver. Overthrows the receiver and almost intercepted.
Wow.
He had Anderson Glover all by himself. And for Bearden, Connor Gilbreth, number 16, almost gets the pick.
Yeah, overthrew that pass majorly.
Honestly, you got to make that catch in this kind of game.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Bearden gets the football coming out, starts the second half, too.
Key point, yeah.
So if you could keep Farragut off the board and get the ball to start the second half.
3rd down and 10. Man not in motion. Man going out to line up. And Hobson has all kinds of time. Zings it across the middle and overthrows his receiver again. And now with 16 seconds, it's a 4th down. It'd be a 51-yarder from right here.
I think that's probably about the edge of his range based on that first field goal and seeing him kick.
Well, Gerald Robinson is the kicking coach for Farragut, and he is one of the best, not just around here, but literally anywhere in the country. I mean, he's really good, and they always have good kickers, and they will send him out for a 51-yarder. Ryan McHugh, the senior, and we'll have a good look from our high end zone camera of this as he sends it deep. And does it have the leg? No, it is short. And so if you're Bearden, do you just run the football and get to halftime?
Well, I mean, I would. And I would feel pretty daggum good about the position I'm in, especially after how this game started. Because I think at this point right now, Bearden has the momentum, and the only thing that can change that is a turnover, a bad turnover that allows Farragut to get some points on the board in the final 12 seconds.
Yeah, and Bearden gonna get in victory formation.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Well, and that will almost take us to halftime, and it will. I'm going to get Sophie Starkey to go down and grab Brad Taylor as Bearden goes off the field, if she can get him, because I'm sure he's going to be running in excitement as Bearden has run off 14 straight points, and the Bulldogs going to make their way off the field. And Sophie's running out there to grab him in all of that. And we'll head down to Sophie Starkey with Brad Taylor. Sophie, they've got to be excited.
Absolutely. Coach, how are you feeling right now?
Hey, we're playing hard, right? And we've gotten a takeaway, which is good. So we've got to, we probably going to have to get a couple more takeaways, and have to keep playing hard. I mean, they're a big physical bunch. So we're going to need to play really well in the second half. But yeah, we're in the ball game, so that's what matters.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're in the ball game. That's what matters. Good job, Sophie, getting out there and grab. Sophie, I mean, the excitement on the Bearden side is contagious.
Absolutely, and this is an energy that they haven't really gotten to experience so far this season.
Right.
So they were super supportive of each other. The atmosphere is electric. I could not hear anything. The fans are blowing up. Great crowd out here tonight. Nothing says high school rivalry like this.
No, that's exactly right. Sophie, good job down there. We are, what are the Hammers halftime? It is 16-14 Farragut. Hammers halftime when we come back.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammers Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammers, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammers Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammers today.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Kathy Mae Martin has been making real estate dreams a reality for over 3 decades. Buying or selling real estate is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. Choosing the right realtor is next. Thinking of buying or selling? Call Kathy Mae Martin at Coldwell Banker Jim Henry & Associates for all your real estate needs. Rest assured, with Kathy's knowledge and experience, you will be on the winning team.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
Welcome back. Time now for the Hammers halftime show, and a lot of excitement here as Bearden has come back to cut the Farragut lead to 16-14, and the Bulldogs will get the football to start the second half as we wait for the bands to set up down here. I'm going to welcome in Josh Hopkins from Hearthside Bank and live television. Welcome to the tight confines of the press box up here. So Josh Hopkins is with me. We've got a headset that's coming off of him. Hey, welcome to the tight confines of the Bearden Press Box.
Hey, well, thank you. We appreciate you inviting us up here.
I mean, I like you and all. This is a bit much.
Probably as close as we've been in a long time.
So here's the thing I will tell you. We as a family, we're working on getting a lake house up in Douglas, and we needed somebody to kind of step in and help us out. And you guys, your phrase is, we're always there. What's the phrase?
We're always within reach.
Always within reach.
All right.
And that's what you take pride in.
That's what we do. It's it's not just a statement. It is it's what we live and breathe by, and how we survive.
So as a hometown bank, why is it so important to just make it?
Well, one is we're local. Obviously, we start. We have locations across East Tennessee, or 4 across East Tennessee, another 3 in Middlesboro, Kentucky is where we're headquartered, and 2 branches in Harlan.
Yeah.
We have a big, I like to say we are a community bank with big bank capacity.
Is that what makes you different?
Yes. All our decisions are local.
Okay.
We take care of you. We try to, with your loan, we had it was an oddity, but it's not a rarity. So our team kicked into gear and pulled together, and we got it.
Well, and that was part of it. When we got together, I mean, you guys in the next office, you had decision makers where we could have conversations, and it made all the difference in the world for us as a family.
It absolutely does, and that's what sets us apart, and it's what makes us great.
Hey, we got you involved in what we're doing because we did that with you.
I know.
Yeah. I'm the only dude that can turn a lake house into a sponsorship, and you guys are a great partner, by the way.
You've been doing this a long time, so you know how to work the process. So we know how to bank. You know how to work the
hey, what an atmosphere tonight.
I know. I was a good historical tidbit is where our branch is located is where the original Farragut High School was on all that property. So it's kind of a full circle moment for me being a graduate of Farragut and blood, sweat, and tears I put on the football field that was back there in the day. So it's, life will bring you into full circles, and here we have it. So
good to see you, man.
Man, we appreciate your opportunity to partner up with you.
100%.
And,
you're not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
You're stuck now.
We're stuck.
You're stuck with me, and I'm stuck with you.
That's right.
All right, let's head down. The event is about to get started. Our thanks to Hearthside Bank for being a great partner of what we do. And we will head down as we wait for the band to get started. I don't know if they're waiting on our cue or what, but the Bearden Marching Band, and I'm not going to say they've fallen and they can't get up. I think this is a part of the halftime show, is it not? And so we will wait for the cue, and they will get things started. 16-14, Farragut, the halftime score.
We would like to take a picture of a truly treasured moment in time. Are you ready? Drum users Jenna Easley. Let's take their picture. Here we go. Let's say smile. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Oh, thanks. We can't wait to look back on all of your smiling faces from today. The Bearden Band is at a loss for words to describe how excited they are to share this year's production with you. But luckily for all of us, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
wonderful job out there by the Bearden Marching Band. Hey, listen, every week is a busy week for us as we've got 2 nights a week, Thursdays and Fridays. How about Austin Price and Eric Kane give us a preview of where we're going next week, not only on Thursday, but on Friday as well. Going to be another busy week 7.
Well, what a game it was. Rivalry Thursday, double overtime win for Sevier County, coming back 30-27 over Greenville. So it was a phenomenal game here on Thursday. I know Friday's going to be great, but next week we got a couple of good ones as well. We go to Blount County for Rivalry Thursday, William Blount at Heritage.
Yeah, the battle of the bell between these two teams. The away team has won the last 3 meetings. Can William Blount keep that going and make it 4 in a row by going on the road with Jackson Dabrowski against Heritage and what is a really good Mountaineer unit? Then on Friday, we got Fulton at Carter. Carter trying to keep that playoff momentum going. Fulton trying to get some traction after struggling in recent weeks. It's an action-packed week. Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday. For Eric Kane, I'm Austin Price. Back to you, Mark.
Yeah, looking forward to next week and 2 games next week. Something we're really looking forward to. Got a couple. William Blount Heritage is going to be a great matchup next week on Thursday. That's the one I'm really looking forward right off the bat. And then always going over to Strawberry Plains and over to Carter. That's a lot of fun to go over there. Hey, let's catch us a break right now. We're at halftime as the Hammers halftime show continues. Halftime score. Farragut has the lead on Bearden 16-14.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training. We know in 2024, convenience is king, so we have locations not just in Hardin Valley, but now one in Maryville, in Farragut, and in Morristown, with more soon to come. So keep an eye out. We want to bring D1 Sports Training to everyone in East Tennessee.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Life is too full of opportunity to be left in the dark. Your financial journey can be confusing. When you have questions, we provide clarity. When there's a new opportunity, we're here to help kindle the flame. We root for your success and help you reach your potential. We're the bank that you can depend on for guidance. And we're always within reach.
Brought to you by Food City, it's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Mandy asks, what stands out to you about Tennessee when you compare it to the other places you lived? Great question, Mandy. Right off the bat, I can tell you those other places don't have a Food City. In-house butchers, local produce, it's enough to make you evolve for life. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
And welcome back to the Hammers halftime show. As the halftime score, Farragut has a lead of 16-14. Want to welcome in Wait, don't adjust your sets. It's not Tim McGraw, okay? It is David Brewster of Aqua Clear. This is the guy who doesn't miss a trick. He sent me these for product placement. Is it not the coolest thing ever? You guys say, let us change your water or change your life?
Change your life.
I mean, seriously, it's an accurate statement.
Hey, I will say this. It's great water, but it just can't wash away ugly.
Okay, here we go. Well, let's fix your microphone so I can hear all your insults. Hey, I do want to say this, that a lot of people don't understand. You don't just have to buy new systems from you guys. You know, we were talking about a house that we purchased, and there was a water system in there from somebody else. It needed to be repaired. It needed to be fixed. It's got another name on it. But I called you guys, and you guys are going out to get it taken care of. Didn't have to have your name on it.
Yeah, we can help a lot of water systems that are out there. We can help. We can work on them, many models, and a lot of times we're a lot more affordable than a lot of the competitors.
So as we throw the graphic up and we talk about Aqua Clear, what is it that makes you guys different? I mean, I know from personal experience that it's the customer service.
Yeah, we've got a great customer team, and when you call us, we're going to answer the phone, or we've got really sophisticated AI, too, that answers it, helps you. We'll call you right back. And we've got grown to 85 employees, so we take care of our customers, and we got 47 vehicles on the road right now. We've been in Nashville for a year and looking at Lexington, opening up Lexington.
So tell us about why it's important. I mean, I know that, but I'm going to let you do. It's showers, it's bath water, it's drinking water. I will tell you this. I laugh about the Yeti, and I think this is fun, but I'll tell you this. This is full of the reverse osmosis water that I have my drinking water, and I don't drink any other water besides what I've got from you guys.
Well, we don't really all know that's in our water. There's over 80,000 chemicals been put on the EPA registry, and we only monitor about, several that's in our water supply. So I always just say it's better. City Water does a great job at what they're doing to get it up to government grade, but our goal is to take it even further and give you the healthiest, safest water possible for your skin, for your hair, for your children, baby formulas. It makes all your appliances last about 30% longer, so
you talk about babies. I mean, we've got another grandchild on the way, and I know I am. This will be our third, and one of our daughters says, "I want the cleanest water I can because I got a baby coming." So we're putting the system in her house.
You're a good dad.
Literally, I'm giving it to her.
For all
literally,
you dads out there, man,
hey, Christmas presents, Christmas presents. That's what we talk about. Good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you.
100%. All right, hey, let's take a quick break to visit with our friends over at Carson Newman. All right, Nick Davis is here, head of marketing for Carson Newman. First off, you guys have got so much going on. Tell us about this new child development lab.
Yeah, so we just opened the child development lab. It's 6,000 square feet, 6,100 square feet, with a 6,000 square foot playground. This facility is an educational facility that will serve our family and consumer science students, but also children ages 4 to 5 in the area. So this just allows our students to get hands-on experience teaching in the classroom. And it's just a great facility. It's got a great learning environment, great teachers. So it's just an awesome, just another example of expansion going on at Carson Newman.
One of the things you guys do at Carson Newman is you give back, you serve. You've got Serve Day, and I know you had a great turnout.
Yeah, so this was actually one of our biggest serve days ever. It's an annual thing that we do every year where hundreds of our students go out into local communities and just do community service, volunteer work. We had over 600 students yesterday that did this. So they went out to 4 different counties, including Sevier County. They just went out to local areas, nonprofits, and just gave up some of their time. We canceled classes throughout the day just so our students and our faculty and staff can go out and do
an added bonus.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's always an awesome time. It's just a great example of how Carson Newman just shares the love of Jesus with so many people.
There you go. And I know the football team is having a great season. You got homecoming coming up.
Yeah, so our football team coming off a big win against Lenore-Ryan. It's the first time we've beaten them since 2017. They're typically considered a D2 powerhouse, just like we once were, and we're kind of getting our way back up there. So great success so far for the football team. And homecoming is just a month away, October 25th. So we'd love to see all of our Carson Newman alum, especially here in the Sevier County, Greene County areas, just come back home to Mossy Creek and just celebrate with us.
The free medical clinic offers primary care at no cost to the working poor. Every day, thousands of families live in fear, afraid to get sick.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Mandy asks, what stands out to you about Tennessee when you compare it to the other places you lived? Great question, Mandy. Right off the bat, I can tell you those other places don't have a food city. In-house butchers, local produce, it's enough to make you evolve for life. This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Yep, I see your problem here.
So have you been in this business long?
Oh, I've been taking care of Tennessee homes so long, I came up with indoor plumbing.
Wow.
Bears thought I was crazy. You keep it. I always keep a spare. Just in case I need to make peace with the raccoons again.
Oh, raccoons.
This little guy is coming with me. Trust your frontier to Pioneer.
Create unforgettable memories high above the Smoky Mountains at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Step out on North America's longest pedestrian cable bridge and experience views you'll never forget. Explore our brand new hiking trails, perfect for adventures of all ages. Refresh and recharge with a meal from Smoky Mountain Smash on our newest expansion, Clayton's Landing. Gatlinburg Sky Park, where memories rise above it all.
Miller's got buddies. So you got pork, 3 sides, buns, and sauce?
And cookie! Wow, that is a smoking good deal.
Hickory Smoked Daily, so you can treat your family to a great meal anytime.
Not again. Good thing we got extra. Come on in.
Buddy's Barbecue, a smoking good deal.
He has time, gonna take a shot, and it'll be picked off.
Welcome back to the second half. Let's head down to Sophie Starkey, who's got Jeff Courtney. Sophie?
Coach, you're in the lead right now, but not by a lot. What was your message to the team at half to keep them composed in such a tight game?
Yeah, it's exactly right. We're in a big emotional rivalry game. Got to keep our composure, but we got to go out there and execute. Defense got to get a big stop here. Hopefully, get good field position and try to offense go down and manufacture a score right here and try to take control of the game again.
Speaking of offense, freshman Nathan Jacobs has been huge in moving the ball. What have you liked about his performance so far?
Yeah, run game's working well. We got to lean on that a little bit right here. We got to still throw it a little bit, but make it easy throwing catches. But yeah, run game's popping, and we need that to continue.
And what can your defense do to stop Bearden's momentum a little bit?
Well, just keep playing. We're playing hard. We're running to the ball. We gave them 2 short fields, so hopefully we can get them pinned back here and make them try to drive the length of the field. But defense is playing well enough.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Good job, Sophie. And, yeah, here we go, 16-14 is the halftime score. And we'll continue. If you just joined us, the scoreboard out tonight. So we're keeping the clock thanks to Colossal Productions on the far side of the field. That is the red score on the bottom of your screen. Boy, and Aaron Harvey, what an opportunity from Bearden here. They're down 2 points. They get the football to start the second half, and with the short kick, they'll get nice field position out past the 35.
Yeah, and like I said before half, you feel pretty good about your defense if you are Bearden. The last 2 or 3 times Farragut was out there, you got big defensive stops. You finally found a way to get the ball moving on offense. Bearden took all of the momentum into the half, and they have it here just down 2 points.
So what do you do if you're Bearden? I mean, you scored that touchdown on the trick play. Come out and throw it all over the lot? I mean, I'm keeping Parrott on the ground, but I'm going to throw a little trick play in there just to keep them honest.
Yeah, keep to the script. You found something that was working.
Parrott at quarterback, and you got to make that catch.
And that's Thacker in at quarterback.
Is it Thacker back in? Parrott's next to him.
It's hard to tell. You see Thacker right there. He's got his jersey rolled up.
Yeah.
So it looks like it could be a 5 from the distance of which we stand.
Just getting started in the second half. 16-14. Farragut had a 16-0 lead in the first quarter, and you thought, boy, this thing's going to be a runaway. Bearden got a muff punt from Farragut, and then a trick play.
Snap infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Yeah. So now you're off schedule a little bit, behind the chains if you're Bearden. Not the way you wanted to start out this half.
Bearden with only 5 first downs in the first half and outrushed 146-39. But that 151-yard touchdown made all the difference in the world on the pass from Thacker to Cross. Thacker rolling to the right, throws back to the left. And Parrott will break a couple of tackles and will get out to the 40-yard line. So a gain of 9 yards will make this a manageable 3rd down and 5.
And that's what you have to do. When you've got 2nd and long like that, you just have to make 3rd down manageable. And a good play starts to the right, then you end up throwing the screen to the left. And we've got an injured player down for Farragut.
Yeah, player for Farragut down at the 41.
Can't see who it is. Now I can see who it is. Donovan Lloyd, a sophomore, plays cornerback on this defense.
Wahi is down. And Jeff Courtney makes his way all the way across to the other side of the field. Let's get a quick message from State Farm agent Laura Ash.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I am a State Farm agent here in Farragut, serving all of East Tennessee for your insurance needs. You know, I've been an agent for almost 20 years, and during that time, I've watched the babies grow from this high to driving cars and headed to college. I really enjoy all aspects of insurance. We specialize in auto, home, business, and life insurance. We would love to talk to you about your young teen drivers. We know it's a very stressful time with them driving, and we'd love to save you money on those rates. Come on in. It's always a new adventure here at Laura Ash State Farm. Ashley is working with a customer at a dealership right now who's buying a car.
So you heard about us through Anastasia? Oh, we love her. I'll be sure to send her a referral gift. So tell me, what has you shopping for insurance today?
Audrey is working with a business client who's opening a new business next month. We cater each policy that we write to your specific individual needs. We want to have a conversation. We want to get to know you. We want to know what's important to you, because it's not about us. It's about what you and your family needs from us here at Laura Ash State Farm. When it's time to renew, call you know who. And when you're in the journey of life, partner with us at Laura Ash.
Thanks to Laura Ash, Scotty Dykes, and Ryan Nichols, our 3 State Farm agents, continuing to support what we do on Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday. 3rd down and 5. Quick little pass to the near side. Has to get to the 45 and will barely do it.
Ooh.
Love the sportsmanship, by the way. Farragut reaching over and helping Grant Cross to his feet. Big first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I actually think they gave him a bad spot.
Yeah, he got out to the 45.5. They mark it at the 45. Doesn't matter. It's a first down.
It's a first down anyway, so because that, I mean, that would have been 4th and inches, and then you're kind of wondering what you do in that situation.
By the way, second quarter score, Central and Powell tied at 14.
Oh, that's a great game, like we figured it would be.
Figured it would be, yeah. We've got Central and Halls coming up in a few weeks on Rivalry Thursday. Thacker with the quick pass. He makes that catch and close to first down yardage.
Yeah, that time goes to Tymir Harris. And it's not fancy. It's just the Farragut corners are playing off of the receivers. So you just throw it to them really fast and you pick up 5-10 yards just like that. So Farragut will have to make an adjustment there because Bearden has been attacking that.
Halftime score, Halls is up against West 10-7. First down and 10. Thacker getting all kinds of pressure. Oh, beautiful pass across the middle. Got to make that catch at the 24 for your quarterback.
Yeah, wow. It was there. Sean Thomas just couldn't come up with it. And he's moving backwards kind of to his right, and he's got to turn around and go the other direction to try to make that play. I mean, it was a difficult catch. He just didn't get his body adjusted to the football. but that would have been a big play.
Not much time has run off the clock, just a minute and a half here in the third quarter. A 2nd down and 10 for Bearden at the 45 of Farragut. Another high snap. They'll get it to Parrott, and Parrott will make his way down to the 38-yard line and bring up a third down and about 4 or so, maybe 3.5.
And I like what Bearden is doing on offense. They're mixing it up. They'll throw over the middle. They'll throw into the flat. They'll throw a 10-yard hook route. They'll run Parrott up the middle. They're just giving Farragut a lot of different looks.
3rd down and 4. Thacker single coverage of the far side. He has a man who breaks wide open. It's Parrott down the sideline, turning for the end zone. Touchdown. And Bearden takes the lead on the 39-yard touchdown.
Beautiful. And that's what Bearden's offense has been doing all night. Start one direction, send your blockers one direction, and then turn and actually send the play the other way. You'll see in this replay, Thacker faked the handoff to Parrott, and then Parrott just slips out of the backfield. Nobody for Farragut covers him. He goes up the sideline completely wide open, and then once he caught the football, the rest was on him to make the Farragut defenders miss.
The wheel route for Parrott and the extra point, and Bearden has scored 21 straight points to take the lead, 21-16.
And Farragut looks stunned.
Let's take a quick break and a break.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
Well, we have a new score at 21-16, and Farragut down for the first time tonight. And I'm not sure, is this Bearden's first lead of the year? We think it is. I mean, I'm looking up and seeing familiar faces. Mark Nagy, I got Tim McGraw, and then I'm not sure who the other dude is, Luke Combs or somebody, but I mean, it's 21-16, and Bearden with their first lead of the year. Thacker now 10 of 17, 148 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He sends this UA Local 102 Plumbers and Steamfitters Union kickoff out of bounds. That'll be an illegal procedure penalty.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. The ball be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
Boy, Farragut's got the field just kind of shell-shocked. Had a 16-0 lead in the first quarter, and you thought, wow, we're just in for a – I was talking about 30-point nonstop clock.
And honestly,
and then you said, and I thought you were kind of crazy when you said, well, I'm open for a good game.
Yeah. And once it got out to – it was a 2-score game. Farragut had the mishap on the extra point. Crazy things happen in rivalry games.
First down and 10 off left tackle, and tough run. Oh, big hit at the 39-yard line. Yeah, Joe Newberg collision of the night. It would be on Thursday.
Logan Lamont delivering that hit on the freshman. So welcome to high school football, young man.
Watch the hit coming right there. That is a big shot by Lamont.
And Joe Newbert just up the road from here.
Yeah. 9 minutes to go. Hobson looks to throw in another big hit, but he breaks through the tackle, and the Admirals will get the first down.
That's a good bit of running right there from Heatherly. Takes the first hit.
Plays wrap
through
up.
it.
You got to wrap up. And tough running. You watch where the pile's going as a flag comes in on the backside at the 49.
That's the direction the pile went. So you're thinking could be a hold, could be a face mask.
Incidental face mask. Defense. It's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still second down.
Second down and about 2. 8:44 to go in the third quarter. Hobson, the quarterback, quick pass on a little pick play to the outside, and the Admirals get the first down inside the 34.
Glover had himself a great night, already 2 touchdown catches, and Farragut's moving the football now. We might have ourselves a shootout.
Who knew in this one?
Yeah.
Nice blocking for the Admirals. And a first down at the 33. Corbin Hobson hands off to his young running back off left tackle, finding a gap, finding more green turf. He'll get the first down, and Nathan Jacobs with a first down to the 20.
And Jacobs is slow to get up. Watching on this replay, he kind of went down a little bit funny.
Yeah, and they've got all the trainers around him on the far side of the field. (21-16). Bearden with the lead. Can't tell if it's cramping or an injury, but he's down on the far side. Well, congratulations to this young lady, that being Maddie Rucker of Pigeon Forge High School, the second candidate tonight for FCA's Next Mile Scholarship. And she does it all and ranked number 2 in her class, as a GPA of 3.96. Pilot funding this, Pilot's Miles of Good, $40,000 of scholarship money. We'll announce during OEB Rivalry Playoffs, brought to you by Food City, 2 $15,000 winners and 2 $5,000 winners of the FCA Next Mile Scholarships. First down and 10 at the 20. Hobson with the inside handoff to the diminutive one, that being Charlie Noble, 5'7", 165. Been a long 4 minutes in this third quarter, by the way.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, with Bearden coming out and scoring the touchdown, and a couple injuries.
Hobson right up the middle, and there he goes. 2 carries, touchdown. Making his way in for the score is Charlie Noble, who goes in from 15 yards. And Farragut takes the lead back, although there is a flag down. Rob McConkey making his flag down at the 7.
And Farragut looks like they're bringing it back.
Holding. Offense, number 13. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Second down.
Bluebirds are out, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of Farragut fans here. Unhappy with that one.
Bluebirds are alive and well. Powell now up on Central, 21-14. Deuce Rogers, a long touchdown run. We'll have Powell and West in a very important game, Week 10, and Central and Halls in a very important game in Week 9, I believe. Inside handoff, they'll give it to him again. He was robbed of a touchdown. And this one down to the 11.
That's just short of a first down here.
Noble getting a number of carries. Noble now at 4 carries for 33 yards. 3rd down and 2. Hobson will turn, hand off to Noble off left tackle. Bearden gets in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Yeah. You couldn't lose yardage there. So now, Coach Courtney's got a decision to make. If you kick the 3, then you make it a game to where you could potentially kick a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, no, he's going. You're still in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Half the 3rd quarter to go. 4th down and 4. Bearden showing pressure. And does Farragut run the play or take a timeout? Hobson, the quarterback, will hand off right up the middle, and I don't think so. And did the football come loose? He didn't get the 1st down, and Bearden will hold.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you kick the field goal there or not, but if Bearden makes a huge stop just like they did, then all of a sudden Bearden's got all this energy on their sidelines after a big stop. And that's what they have now. So Bearden with the lead and momentum on their side. A lot of energy on that Bearden sideline. Not as much on the Farragut side.
Yeah, now you find yourself a little bit in jail if you're Bearden. You got the big stop, but you're a little bit in jail. Thacker, a little sidearm throw, incomplete.
There wasn't much there anyway. Farragut's corner is playing a little bit tighter on the wide receivers there.
I don't think you want to get away from the running game. I think you still want the clock running. I think you still want Parrott running the ball.
Yeah.
I don't want to lengthen this game if I'm Bearden. I've had a few breaks go my way to get the lead.
Yeah. They do have a lot of momentum, though. They're feeling really confident.
But I would want to get out of jail, and they'll go to the ground off left tackle. Here comes Parrott trying to get to the outside. Cuts back inside. A flag comes in from behind the play. And very likely a hold. Going to move you back inside your 10. Rob McConkey, our referee tonight.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Oh, remains 2nd down.
I just want to give credit to the back judge right there. Threw that flag just 30 yards.
I did notice that.
The form was amazing.
I did see the flag, and I was like, who threw that? There's nobody within 30 yards of it.
Landed it within a yard of where the penalty actually happened. That's pretty impressive.
It was an impressive throw. There's no question. So now you mark it back, and it's a 2nd down, and we'll call it 14 from the 8. And if you're Bearden, you just don't want to make a mistake here. They'll pump and go, take a shot downfield to Parrott. Parrott, could have made the catch, but just knocked away at the last second. What a beautiful play by Farragut to knock that one away.
Apalachicola.
I'll let you have it.
And yes, that was a great defensive play because Parrott ran under that football, made the adjustment, and the defender just got a hand in there.
I thought we had a 92-yard touchdown. Thackett threw a nice ball, and Parrott was open.
It's now 3rd and long, backed up around your own goal line.
Thacker looks one way, throws the other. Little slip screen inside, looking for blockers. Look out here. They will get the 1st down.
And Bearden's been having so much success with that.
I mean, that's a beautiful call right inside, and look at the blocking. And Farragut just reaching out, and the hand tackles weren't working.
Yeah.
Mark that one down, a 3rd down and 14 inside your 10, and you got out of jail.
Yeah, with a middle screen.
2 receivers each side for Thacker. Quick throw to the far side. And I love how they're just running straight up field.
Grant Cross with his 2nd catch in a row. You know, here's the thing about Bearden. Farragut has owned this series for a while. But Bearden is on a 2-game winning streak. And it is their first winning streak in this series since going all the way back to 2001. So from 1999 to 2001, Bearden won 3 straight games. They're trying to win a 3rd straight game again for the first time since 2001.
High snap, quick pass, and Farragut was there.
That was... It almost looked like a fumble. Almost. But an incomplete pass sets up 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd down and short, and boy, it'd be a big conversion here for Bearden. Up 21-16 with only 4 and some change left in the 3rd. Thacker trying to get a free 5 yards. Won't get it. High snap inside, and Farragut makes the stop in the backfield.
Yeah. Huge stop for Farragut there.
And the first emotion you really see out of Brad Taylor as he knew the importance of that play. Not happy that they got blown up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was a little awkward on the snap, too. I don't know.
He's yelling at him, get off the field.
Yeah. Farragut just brought the pressure and able to get the stop there.
They'll get this one away. A low bounding punt takes a Bearden bounce, and let's catch us a break. 21-16 Bearden. You're watching OEB Rivalry Friday presented by Carson Newman.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
Hey, East Tennessee, ready to save big? It's all at Hammer's Dry Goods. For over 70 years, we've been your hometown store for famous brand men's and ladies' clothing at rock-bottom prices. Need rugged workwear? Sharp casual looks? Ladies' game day gear? We've got it all, and it's priced to move. And when you shop Hammer's, you keep your money local, supporting our schools, our students, and our community. Hammer's Dry Goods. Tradition, value, hometown pride, and savings you can feel. Get to Hammer's today.
Kathy May Martin has been making real estate dreams a reality for over 3 decades. Buying or selling real estate is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. Choosing the right realtor is next. Thinking of buying or selling? Call Kathy May Martin at Coldwell Banker Jim Henry & Associates for all your real estate needs. Rest assured, with Kathy's knowledge and experience, you will be on the winning team.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
Rivalry Friday is brought to you by OEB Law, Carson Newman University, Hearthside Bank, Exterior Home Solutions, Food City, and Aqua Clear Water Systems.
First play of the drive for Farragut, and the Admirals take this one out. to the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Noble with the carry. So we're still waiting to see Jacobs again. Hopefully he can come back.
Rivalry Thursday, appreciative of the official apparel provider of the Rivalry brand, Bacon and Company. No matter what your apparel needs are, think Bacon and Company. Handoff off left tackle. Bulldogs are there for the tackle on a 1st down and 10. Under 3 to go in the 3rd quarter, and Bearden with a 5-point lead.
So I'm thinking Jacobs might not be coming back because that was Carter Collier, a sophomore on this team, which was Collier was giving Noble a spell.
2nd down and 7 for Hobson and the Farragut offense. They'll hand off right tackle. And blocking up front, doing a nice job, but a flag comes in from behind the play, and that's Josh Briscoe, former Tennessee wide receiver. He's the one that threw that thing about 25 yards.
And he just did it again. He threw that thing from way far out, hit the guy in the helmet with it. And I'm thinking the guy hitting the helmet with it was the guy that committed the penalty. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure that was on purpose.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense.
Wow.
15 yards from the end of the run results in a 1st down.
Well, that's a big one because that takes the football all the way inside the 35-yard line down to the 33. A 1st down for Farragut, needing a touchdown to get the lead.
Yeah, you had a pickup of about 9 anyway on that carry, and then add 15 yards after that.
First down and 10 for Hobson in the offense. This time he'll hand off left tackle, and falling forward, the youngster, that being Carter Collier, the sophomore, 5'8", 155. You see Jeff Courtney left side of your screen, and good tough running on the interior. Second down and 4. Well, kind of weird there. Hobson pulls it out and keeps it.
Hobson on the carry.
Just read it. Decided to keep it.
And wisely slides down. That will be enough yardage for the 1st down to the 23. And Farragut knocking on the door. Carter Collier in at running back behind Hobson. Hobson, a junior. Collier, a sophomore. They'll hand off to Collier right up the gut and into the red zone down to the 18.
Some hard running right there for a pickup of, looks like 5. And we got a cramp on the field, it looks like.
Yeah, you can always tell when the leg is up, it's straight, and they're bending the toes back trying to fix the cramp.
Yeah, I see a lot of those. We always hope maybe it's a cramp.
That Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by the exclusive auto partner of the Rivalry brand, that being Ted Russell Ford. 2 locations in West Knoxville for you. You have Ted Russell Ford as well as Ted Russell Lincoln.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
And our thanks to Andy White and our good friends at Ted Russell Ford. Ted Russell Lincoln, the official auto partner of the Rivalry brand. 3 locations to serve you, 2 Ford and 1 Lincoln. Big man's going to make his way off the field after working on the cramp. That being Will Sooks. And the offense back out for a 2nd down and 6.
Farragut's got Bearden on their heels here for the second straight drive. But remember, Bearden got a huge stop that last time.
Second down and 5, man in motion, and he'll fall down at the 22-yard line. It's the smallest of mistakes that make the biggest difference in a close game. Now 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, you could tell Hobson that time, he was thinking ahead of what he was going to do instead of securing that snap. Able to fall on it, which is fortunate, but you had a 2nd and about 5. Now you got a 3rd and 8.
4-down territory, a 3rd down and 8 at the 21. 2 receivers top of your screen. Hobson looks to the short side. Nowhere to go with the football and will be taken down at the 21.
Now I'm not so sure it's 4-down territory.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know if you take the 3 and they will send the field goal unit out, or will they? Jeff Courtney sent him out, then stopped and brought him back. And I think it may be a situation where he takes a timeout to talk about it.
The time's out.
Or the time is out at the end of the 3rd quarter. There we go. We've got a lot to be decided in the 4th quarter on OEB Rivalry Friday, presented by Carson Newman. Bearden up on Farragut, 21-16.
To pay for stuff, spending. I do not know. Big. Candy. Spend me. Use me to buy stuff.
It's never too early to learn more about personal finance. At Hearthside Bank, we work closely with our community to help meet your goals and achieve your financial dreams. Hearthside Bank, always within reach. Member FDIC.
High school sports is bigger than the players in the game. It's all about communities, screaming fans, the bands, cheer teams, and mascots. Oh, and the dogs. Just like high school sports, OEB Law is all about results. Hi, I'm Tim Elrod, and the OEB Law team is dedicated to giving you the game-winning results you deserve. OEB Law, just results. 546-1111.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super Savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. Our office is located in Harriman, Tennessee, where we've been here located for over 25 years. Our office offers life insurance, homeowner insurance, auto insurance, and other investment products. Please pay us a visit, and we would love to do business with you.
Rivalry Friday is brought to you by OEB Law, Carson Newman University, Ted Russell Ford, and Hammers.
Heading to the 4th quarter in what has turned out to be a heck of a game. Brought to you by OEB Law. Just results, and the Admirals need just results here as they're putting this down at the 24-yard line. A 34-yard field goal attempt to cut into this Bearden lead. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So we have a new score, 21-19. Bearden with the lead. I don't know that a lot of people would have figured we would be where we are right now. I think the conventional wisdom was that Farragut might be the better football team, and as of right now, they're down 21-19.
Yeah, well, they had the huge mistake on the muff punt, and all that did was that got Bearden into the door. So it's like, it's like what the vampire was his Dracula. They can only come in if they're invited in. Well, Farragut invited them in.
Yeah, they let them in.
Yeah, and then Bearden had the momentum from then.
The muff punt.
Yeah, that
was the biggest play. I mean, that was the one. They're in control. They muff the punt. Bearden gets the football down 16-0. They score. Then the trick play, and it's like, oh, geez, here we go.
Yeah. And, that's the first time Farragut scored since they were up 16-0. And it took the first play of the fourth quarter.
Just starting the fourth quarter, 21-19 in what is the epitome of a rivalry game. And the Admirals will kick this one deep, and I mean deep. This one's not returnable into the end zone.
Now, I'd like to remind you, kickoffs tonight sponsored by the UA Local 102 Plumbers and Steam Fitters Union on Broadway. You can go to ualocal102.org for more information.
Well, it turns out to be one of the games of the night. There are some good ones, and you'll have the scores and highlights on the WBIR Blitz tonight. Emily Ray Cochran, Camille Gear, Elijah Nixon, they'll have you covered as Weston Hall's playing tonight. That Central and Powell game of interest. And all the Rivalry Thursday and Rivalry Friday games on the digital home, WBIR Plus, and the TV home, the KNOX, WKNX. Made possible by Tom Thielman. First down and 10 at the 20. Oh, Farragut gets into the backfield, but look at this. That's one of the best 6-yard runs I've seen. Should have been a 2-yard loss.
Looks like a Roomba back there. The way he's just changing positions and then finding the path forward is incredible. Because, yeah.
That's actually one of the best things you've said.
Thank you. But look, it's like the Roomba hits the furniture and changes direction. That's what that looked like.
That was really good. I don't know why that caught me. It takes the smallest of things to get me.
That was an impressive play, though.
Tell you what, big drive for Bearden, because with the 2-point lead, touchdown and extra point gives you a 2-possession lead. Second down and 4. They'll stay to the ground to the outside. Parrott trying to turn the corner. Flag comes in from behind. Doesn't matter that he got the first down. This one is coming back.
Yeah, it's the referee that threw the flag, so he doesn't have to discuss it with anybody. I saw what I saw.
Yeah, I think he's going to get Isaiah Idlet.
Offense number 66.
66.
10-yard penalty, remains second down.
You know, you can't get away from reading the body language of a player, and 66 wasn't real thrilled.
Yeah, and he was the only one over there, too, so it's just like, that's got to be on me. So now, if you're Bearden here, yeah, if you can put points on the board, then that's great.
Well, I want to keep the clock, keep the ball. I'm going to run the clock.
Yeah, take as much time off the clock as possible.
You're at 11 minutes to go, and once again, Colossal Productions. After this play, I want to let everybody know about Colossal Productions because they have come through today for sure. Thacker looking to throw, sets up the low screen and almost intercepted.
Great play for Farragut there.
And Colossal Productions, if you missed the start of the game, the scoreboard out tonight, it was 4 p.m., and Morgan Schinlever says we need help. I called Colossal Productions, and I said, can we get the Jumbotron here tonight? It's your own portable personal Jumbotron. You can use it for tailgating, weddings, corporate gatherings. And it's down at the end of the field, and we'll get a shot of it after this play. And the clock is being kept on the portable Jumbotron because the scoreboard's not working. Without them, we would be a lost game tonight. Third down and 13. Thacker has time. Throws this one to no man's land, intercepted at the 33. A flag comes in from behind the play, but Farragut gets the interception, and that is Anderson Glover again.
2 offensive touchdowns tonight for Glover. Now this interception, and I'm pretty sure the flag came out after the interception, so Farragut should keep the ball. But Thacker just sailed that one a little bit, and Glover was there.
Yeah, I believe this is a post-interception as the clock is still running for some reason, which it needs to stop.
There is no foul for illegal blindside block. The result of the play is an interception. First down.
And you are correct. The clock is still running.
And I don't know who to tell, but the clock has been running for a while. Yeah, we're going to have to get the clock corrected because they're noticing that the clock is continuing to run as of now.
So that's big right there. Farragut's already in field goal range. You don't have to get in the end zone here. You hope to get in the end zone. You would like to get into the end zone. But if you get the opportunity, just kick the 3.
Well, and there is the clock, and they're going to reset it back to 10:47 just that quickly, 10:42. And that is that's our clock for the night.
Yeah, it's no fun calling a game when you don't have a clock.
Well, it cost Dobbins Bennett against Oak Ridge. We had some clock issues.
Majorly.
First down and 10 inside the 20. Farragut down by 2, 21-19. Inside handoff, and Bearden going to swallow him up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if you're Bearden here, you hope for a turnover or just hold them to a field goal attempt.
Watch the line of scrimmage coming from the back, but the tackle made by Liam Powers. Second down and 10, 15-yard line. Wide side of the field, the near side. Hobson will look to the short side, gets it to his tight end, and he will barrel down inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Tough running for Aaron Heatherly, the junior tight end.
Yeah, lined up Heatherly in an H-back position there, and then just ran him out. Lined him up on the left and ran him out to the right and got him the football, and he did the rest. Big guy, 6'3", 225.
Farragut runs up to the line quickly. They'll turn and hand off left tackle. Touchdown. In the end zone for the score goes Noah Haig, the senior, and the Admirals take the lead again at 25-21.
So it was the muffed punt that got Bearden its momentum.
I'm not a big fan of the math here of going for 2. I think you kick the extra point, but it looks like they're going for 2. And the reason is, if Bearden scores a touchdown and kicks the extra point, they're up 3. I would just assume, but they're going to go for 2, and Bearden in the backfield for the tackle.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That was Liam Powers again with that tackle.
Let's head down to Sophie Starkey down on the sideline. Sophie, what a game, and you've got something on one of the key players tonight. Hang on, Sophie. Start all over again, and we weren't quite ready for it. Now go ahead.
Oh, all right. Well, live TV, like you say, Mark. But Noah Hag there just scored that last touchdown, and I spoke to Coach Courtney earlier this week, and he said that his freshman and sophomore year, he was battling an on-off knee injury, and it took him out of the game quite a bit. So he has had to work day in, day out to get back on the field, play the game that he loves. And Coach Courtney said that's a guy that you wish you had 100 of on the field.
Yep, one of those guys. And every team's got the player that's kind of the straw that stirs the drink. Are you having fun down there? Is it loud? Can you hear me?
It is very loud down here. I can hear you a little bit, but the fans in the student section have stayed with the same amount of energy they have since this game started. It's definitely fun to be down here.
Absolutely. Wish I was down there. We have got a football game. I don't like going for 2 there because, like I was starting to explain, I mean, now a Bearden touchdown, an extra point, they're up 3, and a field goal ties it if you're Farragut.
Yeah. And that kickoff brought to you by the UA Local 102. Give them a call, 865-523-7413.
Nice. I thought you were going to forget the number.
Yeah, I actually don't call that number very often. I've got it in my phone. I don't call it very often, but
I believe.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you think if you get the 2-point conversion and then Bearden scores, then something goes haywire on their extra point attempt, and you've got a tie ball game.
So 9:32, Bearden finds themselves in a position that they haven't been, and that is, since first quarter or second quarter, now they're down. Thacker with the quick pass. to the outside and just a gain of 2 or 3 yards. I understand playing it safe, but at the same time, Farragut's playing up on those short passes.
Yeah.
Remember on the last drive where he faked the short pass and then threw deep?
Yeah.
And almost had the completion. I like the idea of taking a shot if you're Bearden. Go get the win. Don't let it come to you. Go get it.
Well, Farragut's made some adjustments on defense. That much is clear.
2nd down and 7, 2 receivers near side. High snap again. Parrott trying to get to the outside. A flag comes in from behind the play. And I think they got 66 again.
Based on how he threw his arms up, probably.
Holding. Offense, number 66. 10 yards from the previous spot.
That old body language will get you every time.
Yep. And it happened behind the play.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary. Well, how big is that? With 8:44 to go, you're down 25-21. You're not really made for a 2nd down and 17.
No, you completed it throughout this second half, though.
Thacker looking to the near side, throws back on the little screen, and Parrott trying to use blockers, gets a block, and then will run through defenders out to the 20.
So that got him to the original line of scrimmage.
But it's a 3rd down and 10. I like the misdirection, but he was out there on his own island.
Yeah, and we've seen him run that a lot tonight, and so Farragut's picked up on it.
Third down and 10. Once again, you're under 8 minutes to go. I am digging into the bag of tricks here. Three receivers top of your screen. Thacker will look that way. Oh, look at that catch. It's not going to be a first down. It's a 4th and 2. But what a grab.
Yeah, high pointed that football, went up and got it. That's what you have to do if you're a receiver. And then holds on to it. Just fit that in such a tight window.
Boy, Brad Taylor trying to think about what to do. You're at 7:10 to go. You're on your own end of the field. If you don't get it here, you could be handing the game off.
Well, and you've got a tremendous punter. So I think you have to punt the football here.
Yeah, he don't want to, but he's going to, and that's a great point. You've got a very good punter. And you need Tomas Lopez here, the junior.
But play clock's down to 5.
To turn one over. But they're not going to get the play off. So 5 yards, you might as well slow down running out there late.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Need a big punt here, and not happy as they looked out, and that is the fastest that Mason Foster, number 7, has ever run. He forgot to get out there, and he was sprinting to the other side of the field. Good snap, and he'll get this one away. A low bounding punt that they get the bounce they need. Good gravy. All the way down to the 20-yard line. That a 50-yard punt.
That's a 57-yard punt.
57-yard punt. They needed that.
Yeah, and see, that's why you just kick that thing, because you've got a great punter, and that time got a great roll. So now you have to get a stop if you're Bearden.
And once again, now if I'm Farragut and I'm calling plays, I want to go win it. That's just always my approach. I don't want to just run the football. I want to pop a long touchdown and go get this thing. 25-21, they'll hand off left tackle, get into the outside, and tough sledding out to the 27.
Yeah, good pickup of 7 on that Hammers 1st and 10 for Noble. If you're Bearden, you can't be letting Farragut pick up 7 yards on 1st down.
Clock runs 6 minutes to go in the football game, halfway through the 4th quarter. And a 2nd down, and we'll call it 3. Inside handoff. Bulldogs in the backfield. And they will force a 3rd down and 3. Boy, great job getting in the backfield there by Justin Chandler. Chandler, a junior.
So big 3rd down here.
Third down and 3. If you're Bearden, are you sending the house here? Inside handoff, and I don't think so. Second effort will get him the 1st down.
Wow. How?
Noble on the carry. It's 1st down. Farragut.
He was initially stopped.
That was like a reverse magic trick. Because, it's normally it's now you see me, now you don't. Now, that time it was now you don't, now you see me. I said what I said, Brad.
1st down and 10 at the 31. Farragut happy to run clock, and when you're gashing the Bearden front like that, why not? Another inside run for Charlie Noble. And the clock approaching 4 to go. Bearden's got to get a stop. And it works out beautifully for Farragut that they end up with like a 2nd down and 1. Not far enough to get the 1st down.
Yeah, that's what I said. The very first play they ran on this drive picks up 7 yards. If you're Bearden, you can't be giving up that many yards on 1st down.
And if I'm Farragut now, I am just running the ball. Forget this trying to score. You're getting 1st down after 1st down. Just keep running, and they'll get another one here. Noble off right tackle. We've got to start talking about who the MVP is tonight. The Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP.
Ooh, jeez.
I'm gonna look over here to Dan, and Jacobs hasn't been in for a while, but 15 carries, 140 yards for Jacobs.
Oh, I had such a great game before he got hurt.
So I don't know that we would get an interview with him. Hobson, the quarterback, 9 of 17, 86 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I think Glover for Farragut.
1st down and 10. Well, and hang on now. Bearden says we hadn't lost yet. You guys are picking Farragut people.
Yeah. That's what makes it difficult.
See Don Dodgen in the background, Farragut athletic director. And a loss of 4 yards makes it 2nd down and 15. And with 2.5 to go, does Bearden start thinking about timeouts? And I think Brad Taylor may have taken a timeout.
Timeout. Defense. Their first.
Their first timeout, so Bearden has 2 timeouts left to go. So where you are right now, you have to get the stop now. 2:28 to go. Another 1st down could do it.
Yeah, another 1st down is pretty much going to end this football game. So
once again, all the highlights and scores tonight on the WBIR Blitz. Halls gets the win over West tonight in overtime.
Wow, that was a good game. That was a good game.
And there's 10 Sports Blitz as you've got a number of games tonight. Farragut, Bearden, Central Powell, Weston Halls, CAK Webb, Morristown East, Morristown West. Those and many other games tonight on the WBIR Sports Blitz.
Oak Ridge stays undefeated. They get a big win over Bradley Central. 10-7.
Second down and 14. You know, trying to figure out, I mean, who is the MVP? If Farragut converts, and that's if they convert, we're going to have to hold off a little bit before making that decision. Inside handoff. Second down and 14. They'll get about half of it and bring up a third down and 7.5. We'll call it 8, and Bearden will take the timeout. I don't think the clock ever ran.
That's their second.
Ooh, I don't think it did either.
Take a quick break and a break during this timeout.
In East Tennessee, work isn't just a job, it's who we are. For over a century, Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local 102 has helped to build this region from the ground up with sweat, skill, and pride. Don't gamble on unskilled labor. At Local 102, our members train in a state-of-the-art facility with advanced real-world instruction, ensuring they deliver top-tier work from day one. Good work, good wages, local jobs. Local 102. Building today, fighting for tomorrow.
So 2:28 to go in the football game. It is 25-21. Farragut with the lead.
Yeah, and I want to say a big thank you to the United Association Local Plumbers and Steam Fitters Union in Knoxville, the Local 102, of which I am a proud member. And UA Local 102 reminding you that there is no substitute for UA Craftsman.
So third down and 8, 2:28 to go in the game. And for Bearden, it is do or die right here. Inside handoff on 3rd and 8, and they will get the first down. They fumble the football. Who gets it? Farragut gets on the ball.
Oh, they're saying he was down anyway.
Boy, what a great look, guys. Right in on that. Player is down for Bearden, but watch this one again. They say that the runner was down.
I don't think so.
It's close. I mean,
but Farragut recovered the fumble anyway.
I think if he had instant replay, but are they going to call this one short of the first down? As a man is down on the play for Bearden, and that is number 0, cramping, you would think, Logan Lamont.
That's what it looks like. Oh, I believe it is going to be short. Oh, man, if you're fair. No. They just called it.
Rivalry Friday, Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP is coming up here in just a few minutes. We've really got to figure out what we're doing with the 6-star MVP. It's hard. Do you pick a guy who was so key early running the football for Farragut since they've got the first down and now they can just run out the clock, but he's injured.
Yeah.
And didn't finish the game. I mean, and Glover might be the guy. We've called his name a lot tonight. I guess we're going to go with Anderson Glover maybe.
He's got an interception and 2 touchdown passes, or 2 touchdown catches, as Bearden takes its final timeout of the second half.
Don't miss Beyond the Orange and Locker Room Sundays at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
Hey, it's Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar.
And you can check Joey out on Beyond the Orange on the Tennessee Valley Sports Network.
Then stay tuned for Locker Room at 7:30. It's the Players Show with current players, VFLs, and experts from VolQuest. That's Sunday starting at 7 p.m. on TVSN.
So the clock at 2:21 to go. And once again, our thanks to Colossal Productions for running the Jumbotron out here tonight, so we have a clock at the end of the field. I cannot imagine doing a football game where you didn't even have a clock.
Yeah.
Now, the down and distance and the score and all that, that's tough enough. Imagine being here at the game and you just have to talk amongst yourselves of what the score is.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the score, everybody? It's 25-21.
Yeah.
First down, there's nothing to do besides just run the football or even take knees. I mean, you can literally just take knees, can you not?
Let's see. How many seconds is that? That's
you're doing the math here.
120 seconds, roughly, a little bit more than that.
Divided by.
Then you got.
I've never heard math like this.
40. I think you would make Farragut run a fourth down play if they don't get a first down here.
Second down as a play clock. Well, I mean, there's no reason to snap the football that early. Bearden with the stop.
I will agree with that. You gotta take that play clock.
You had 8 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah. So now you take 40 seconds off of where it was, which was about a minute and a half.
Takes it down to 40.
Yeah. Well, to take it down to 50.
You know, for the Farragut kids to get a win, you know, big for them. But for the Bearden kids, with all that they've been through, with Josh Jones pushed out as head coach, all the players leaving, they were left with literally nothing. I mean, you've got to be so impressed with the heart of this Bearden team.
Yeah.
As the hard as they have played. There's a difference of 7 seconds.
Yeah, I think if you're Farragut here,
although there's an injury down on the field. I mean, which, to be honest, does that not end it? You got 40 seconds on the play clock. You got 40 seconds on the game clock. You reset the game clock and start running it. Does that not end it right there?
I think maybe.
I got a bunch of confused looks up here. Nobody's.
Yeah, that's a gray area that I'm not familiar with.
I'm getting votes from the community. West Sperling out there, Mr. Alcoa, says it should be Charlie Noble.
And, well, I agree that Noble came in.
Noble was a candidate.
Yeah, he came in. He had picked up the pieces that were left when his starting running back went down. Fourth quarter, Powell up on Knox Central, 35-21.
Okay. I kind of figured West would get that win, or excuse me, Powell would get that win. Really good game tonight here. Got to be really proud of both of these teams for the effort that they put out there. And I'll look forward to getting back to the house and turning on the 10 Sports Blitz. Checking out all the scores and highlights. Looks like Powell got the win. Hall's got the win tonight over West. That Central Hall's game that we've got in a few weeks becomes that much more important.
Yep.
And the West Powell game could be a game essentially for the playoffs.
Yep, it could be.
I mean, West could be playing to make the playoffs. State champions in 22 and 23.
It's so hard to believe.
I don't think they have to run a play, by the way. Back to the original point. The play clock 23, game clock is. I think they don't have to run a play.
Yeah, now I don't believe they will. It's an unfortunate injury. Of course, I mean, you're looking for a miracle at this point, because if you're Farragut, you probably take a delay of game. That probably leaves 7 seconds on the clock, and then you got to punt it away. So Yeah, you would have been looking at a miracle at that point, but.
Well, but I tell you what, though, you got to respect the heart of this Bearden team. Once again, with what they've been through, to come back and to take this lead. But what a game tonight, 25-21 as Farragut gets the win. Mad respect between Jeff Courtney and Brad Taylor out there on the field and all those coaches. And I do believe that Sophie Starkey is working hard to get our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP, who says, let me finish shaking everyone's hand, and then I'll come over and do the interview with you, and I love that.
Yeah, I respect that.
Great atmosphere, great game. Doing Bearden Farragut never gets old. Let's head down to Sophie Starkey down on the field. Sophie?
Hey, Mark, I'm here with Anderson. He's still putting on the hat, and I have a bunch of things in my hands. Here's your tiny helmet as well.
Thank you.
No, you're right. So, Anderson, now to the MVP.
There
Anderson is here. Huge win tonight. Rivalry game. You're on the road. First win of the season. How are you feeling right now?
You know, I'm just feeling great. Me and my guys, we got to get it done. You know, it's been kind of rough up to here, 0-5, winless, but I think this is, just a big moment, and I think we're going to turn around going forward from here.
Yeah, and you certainly put your stamp on tonight's game. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and I got to ask, what was going through your mind when you saw the ball coming your way for that interception?
We were playing kind of a drop back coverage. It was 3rd and deep, or 3rd and long, rather, and, I just saw the ball coming up. He kind of overthrew it, and I just knew how to get it. I wish I would have scored it, though, but, still good.
The interception was still pretty good. I would say that was good. Is there any time during the game you felt like momentum kind of shifted your way?
Yeah, I feel like really we went up 16 early, and then they came out and scored 21 unanswered. And then I feel like, whenever I got that pick, I feel like, we got the ball inside the 20, and I feel like that's whenever it really shifted. And then we scored, and they didn't get any more yards on us after that.
Yeah, well, congrats on this win.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Great job, Sophie Starkey down on the field. That our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. And the Farragut student section makes their way out onto the field to celebrate a big win tonight. Final score, it's Farragut that gets the win over Bearden, 25-21. For Brad Jones punching all the buttons, Sophie Starkey down on the sideline, Aaron Harvey up here with me in the booth. Everybody, Naomi up here. I mean, everybody deserves credit for doing a great job tonight on OEB Rivalry Friday presented by Carson Newman. Have a great weekend, everybody. Go Vols tomorrow against Mississippi State. Final score, it's Farragut gets the win, 25-21. Interview. Can you get is Jeff close by, Courtney or